just because a claim's made and there's no contradiction, that somehow this is going to be true.
No, not
No,
the
it is
claim. No, you're getting.
possible.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, Scooter,
I am
you're just
already
getting.
understanding it's not
Wait,
possible.
Scooter, you're getting confused. So all this flurple means by possible is that there's no logical contradiction. And when Flurple demonstrated that, you agreed with him that there's no logical contradiction. That's what we mean by possible. Now, do you want to concede, or do you want to take that back and say that there is a logical contradiction?
Wait, well then we're just going to disagree on what it means to make a claim.
No,
So that's
no.
just
The
going to be
claim, no, the claim
incoherent
is
because
that
when you
there's no
label
logical
me,
contradiction in it. He's not necessarily making the claim that whatever.
Lucario, just because I make a claim and there's no logical contradiction does not verify if the claim's true.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
never
So
said it was.
no. Flurple is just saying. Yeah,
Okay,
Flurple
so
can
if it's
say that
not
it's
true,
possible that
that's the
they're
point of
unbodied
my
minds. He's saying that there's no logical contradiction in the fact that there would be unbodied minds. He's not necessarily making the claim that it's
Yeah,
true
I
that they're
understand
unbodied
that,
minds.
Lucario.
I didn't finish. So he's not saying that it's necessarily true that they're unbodied minds. But if there were, there'd not be a logical contradiction. So can you demonstrate the logical contradiction in there being unbodied minds?
Lucario, are you okay? Are you not hearing what I'm saying?
No, I'm actually
I
sick right
literally,
now.
I
I'm actually sick
already,
right
I already
now.
gave
I'm
a
actually like
million
mentally
reasons.
disabled.
This is a
I'm going through a
problem
lot
when
of
I'm in
shit
the
right
middle of
now.
a
I'm
conversation
sorry.
and you interrupt
I
on
got my
something
premises
completely
wrong. That's my
unrelated.
bad.
Yeah, so I'm responding. Lucario, once again,
You asked
what
me
I
a question.
rebutted
You asked if I was okay, and I gave you my mental
what I
states.
rebutted to Lucario,
I
what I
gave you my mental
rebutted
states when you
is
asked me
that
if I was
if we
okay.
have a claim, I like how you're just up here to over talk because when I gave the
You asked me a
rebuttal,
question.
what
My
you're
bad,
saying is
man.
incoherent and irrelevant to the claim I already made. So I'm going to explain this to you. So if someone makes a claim, it does not necessitate whether or not it's going to be a contradiction. That's going to show the possibility of an outcome. When we apply an outcome of X in absent of a contradiction, that does not necessitate that the claim is going to be true. Now, when I ask Flurple, he agrees. I know before he touches his head and loses his mind, he already agreed. He's not saying this to be true.
Yeah, he's
So
not
if the
saying it to be
claim is
true.
something that's a possibility, hold on, if we're making a claim that something's a possibility, then we cannot evaluate on any empirical evidence on how this is going to be the case. And he's saying this is untrue.
Oh, that's
Does
not the
not
claim.
verify this to be true.
No, that's not the
And
claim.
therefore, we don't have to work from the
You
claim
strawmanned
of the
him.
possibility
He
being
never
the
made the claim
outcome.
that it's true.
That
You
is
strawmanned him.
absolutely going to be possible.
You just strawmanned Flurple so hard, he never made the claim that it was true. He just made the claim that there's no logical contradiction in there being unbodied minds, and so he asked you, because you said that it was impossible,
Yeah,
he asked you, okay, now
I'm
can
gonna
you make the
respond to you.
positive...
In
Oh,
absent of
sorry.
a
I didn't know that
contradiction,
interrupting was okay now.
in
No,
absent of
my
a
bad.
contradiction,
Oh, my bad.
in
Go ahead.
absent of a contradiction, that does not hold evaluation on whether or not that we can verify a claim that we make. So, Lucario, when someone makes verifiable.
Wait, Flurple, before we can, or yeah, wait, Scooter, before we continue, can you give me like a green flag to let me know when interruptions are okay? Wait, just let me know when interruptions are okay for when you do it, and then tell me when now we're saying that interruptions are bad. Okay, you need to tell me these things.
You interrupted 5 times, and you're here to bitch about being interrupted.
No, I was just
Explain
asking
to
you, can you tell me when
speaking in
interruptions are
absence
okay, and then
of
tell me when they're not okay, so I
You're
understand to
actually
follow
didn't hear the
Scooter's rules.
rebuttal. I don't think you understand the rebuttal. So, Lucario, once again, if someone makes a claim in absent of a contradiction, that holds no weight on whether or not it's going to be true or it's also going to be untrue.
It does have weight. Because if there's a contradiction, I can demonstrate the weight for you. I'll demonstrate the weight for you. So if there's a contradiction, that necessarily means that it's false. So there is going to be weight in it. So in order to demonstrate something is true, you have to also prove that there's not going to be a logical contradiction in it, which would be a positive claim. So it would be on you.
Someone makes a claim, we have to prove a negative, true or false.
I'll repeat that.
If you're affirming the negative, yes.
Yeah, if you affirm the negative.
No, I don't have to affirm a negative for the claim to be true, Landon.
No, when you say, because you said that, no, I'll explain to you. No, it's fine, I'll explain to you. So when you say that there's no weight of whether it's like possible or not, and whether the claim's going to be true or not, I'm negating that, and I'm saying, oh, if there's a logical contradiction, then it necessarily means that it's false. So that is going to give some sort of weight. And so in order to say, make a claim, you have to make sure that the claim doesn't have a logical contradiction, which would be a positive claim. In order to say a proposition has a contradiction in it, that would be a positive claim, which the burden of proof would be on you to demonstrate. So I'm going to ask you again, wait, no, I'm not done, I'm not done, I'm not done, I'm not done, I wasn't done, I wasn't done, So I'm going to ask, you can like talk over me if you want. I'm going to ask you a question, and when you fail to answer the question, I'm just going to make fun of you. Okay, so now I'm just going to ask you. Now I'm going to ask you the question. I'm about to ask you the question. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for the question? Are you ready for the question? Do you need to study up for the question? Do you need to study some more for the question?
Hello, I don't know. I was interrupted.
Oh, you don't know if you need to study for the question? I'll just tell you. You do need to study. You need to study
for
up.
what question?
The question I'm about to ask you.
Sure, ask the fucking question, you teacher.
Okay, so is there a logical contradiction in saying that there is unbodied minds?
Yeah, you didn't hear my rebuttal, so one, I'm going to answer you.
Okay, good.
So, one, no. So, Lucario, now I'm going to ask you a question. So, if I make a claim in the United States when it comes to the healthcare industry, we euthanize 1 billion people on a yearly basis. Where's my contradiction?
I never said there was a contradiction, because I never made the claim that there was always a contradiction.
Lucario, is that, hold on, it's possible that we can euthanize 1 billion children in the United States.
Yeah, I think it's possible.
Is that true or false?
It's possible, true. True, it's possible.
We don't even have 1 billion fucking people in the United States.
There's not a proposition in conjunction with the negation of a proposition, which is the definition of a contradiction, Scooter. Can you demonstrate the proposition? Wait. If you're saying that there's a contradiction, can you demonstrate the proposition in conjunction with the negation of the proposition? Can you do that?
Acting in bad faith. Mario, answer the question.
Oh, I did. Go ahead and answer the question again.
How are we going to euthanize 1 billion people with a population of 350 million people?
Wait, did you say? So, are you saying with a population of? Go ahead and repeat the number.
1 billion.
With 1 billion
we'll
people.
Do it slow. Yeah. How many people in the population do we have?
If you're saying that we have 1 billion people, is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I said. So you're not even following.
No, I'm not following. Go ahead.
Did I have a contradiction?
I didn't hear it.
Okay.
Just repeat the no, Scooter. Just repeat the numbers. Repeat the numbers. Repeat the numbers, and I'll tell you if there's a contradiction. Go ahead.
I'm repeating it right now. Okay, because you're being incoherent. So if I make a claim, we have 1 billion people in the United States right now, and because we have 1 billion people, we have the capacity to euthanize 1 billion people. Okay, I didn't contradict myself with anything.
Oh my God.
Sure, that's I agree. Wait, Bridget, I agree. We have the ability to. Now, can you demonstrate? Where there's going to be a contradiction? Are you saying that there's a contradiction?
Once again, if I say that this is possible to euthanize 1 billion people, okay, there's still not going to be a contradiction.
Yeah, I agree.
If I say it's possible, can you make a truth or false claim within what I gave you?
Oh, I can demonstrate the possibility of a truth claim. Sure. It's not a determinant factor, but it is necessary. I'll explain to you logic. Look, I'll explain to you logic. So I'll explain to you logic. So you can't have a determinant factor, but you can have a necessity factor, and the necessity for the truth value of the claim that you can euthanize 1 billion people is that there is no. Oh, I didn't finish. So I didn't finish. So I didn't finish. No, not yet. I didn't finish. So it is necessary for the truth conditions of the proposition that you can euthanize 1 billion people. It is necessary that the proposition does not contain a proposition in conjunction with the negation of the proposition, which is what a contradiction is. So it's necessary that you don't have a contradiction in the statement that you can use. Oh, I'm not following. So go ahead and tell me what I'm not following on. Go ahead, Scooter.
Yeah. So once again, there's going to be determinant.
Hold on.
Yeah. So let's be clear. There is going to be.
Can we stop with the flurple conversation? Just
Lucario just came in and derailed the conversation.
No, I don't think he did.
Real quick, Lucario, just because you use words like propositions and other things does not mean that necessitates you know what you're talking about. Well,
Wait, no, this is actually hilarious. No, this is hilarious because I just defined for you what a contradiction is.
Oh my God,
No.
Everyone's talking over each other.
Dude, I already explained to you within flurple what a contradiction is. Are you okay?
No, he thinks.
Stop saying if people are okay and if they're.
I think this dude's just like learning a little bit.
No. He thinks. Wait. He thinks I'm using jargon when I use the term proposition, even though. Wait, Scooter. This is a pop quiz.
I'm just gonna get steamrolled. That's fine.
No, he's asking me a question. Go ahead. Let him.
Yeah. So once again, already defined what a contradiction is to flurple. So Lucario already in the conversation defining what a contradiction is fucking incoherent.
Oh, you defined what a contradiction was? Can you repeat your definition of a contradiction?
Well, no, Lucario, I'm not going to repeat myself.
Oh, because you didn't. It's because you didn't define it, and you know that.
One, already demonstrated that when it comes to a contradiction, we're already going to have a principle in place. We're going to use formal logic, at least under my view, to where we're going to have a principle of P that's going to be established.
We have necessary conditions established.
Not P. Yeah, so there's not going to be
P and not P. Do you know what P? Do you know what P represents in logic? Do you know what P represents in logic?
We're going to equate, and I like how you're interrupting every time I talk. we're going to equate a contradiction to be P, not P. So two things cannot be true at once. For instance, someone cannot be breathing and also not breathing at the same time.
Okay,
so
I'm gonna respond.
While someone's not breathing, that they are breathing is going to be a contradiction. So, given the principle, the definition, the context, and also examples of how the contradiction is being used, this was already defined to flurple and expressed to flurple within the conversation by providing the formal logic of P, not P. So, you don't have to explain or define basic shit that has already been established within the conversation.
So you claimed that I was confusing. Wait, breathe it. Wait, I'm gonna respond to this. So you said I was using confusing words when I said, oh, I'm using the word proposition. But in logic, P is literally it's an acronym for the proposition. P represents the proposition. So if you're saying, oh, I'm coming on here and I'm being wait, no. So if you're saying that I'm coming on here and I'm using like big words, confusing people, which one do you think is gonna be more confusing? Using like the first letter of a word that not everybody would know, and people who like study logic, only using the first letter of words that only people who study logic would be able to understand, or using the entirety of the word, which is literally what P stands for, proposition. I think it's better to convey the entire word for people who haven't studied logic and know the acronyms and they know like the very first letter and what it represents usually in logic. I think it's better to represent the entire word. And also it's not even that big of a word, like proposition. Like I'm pretty sure most people on here understand what proposition is. Maybe it was like a little bit harder for you, but I mean that would just be a skill issue. I'm pretty sure most people know what proposition is.
This dude's funny as fuck, so Lucario, let's be very clear, okay? Let's be very clear. So when it comes to P not P, in the context of ascribing a contradiction, P does not mean proposition in logic. It could be X not X. It could be F not F. It could be A not A.
Those are all variables for proposition. Those are all variables for proposition.
Like
literally all variables for proposition. Go ahead.
You're absolutely being incoherent, okay? So one, within logic, when we're just explaining a principle of a contradiction, and I say P not P, we're just applying a principle, not a proposition. So the P does not mean proposition, you dumbass trying to say that I'm just trying to confuse people by using formal logic. The P not P can equate to X not X, Z not Z. You can use all the fucking alphabets to equate the logical principle of a contradiction.
All the alphabets? Did you mean, sorry, did you mean letters in the alphabet? Did you mean you mean the totality of alphabets? I didn't know there were multiple alphabets.
What I said to
You can use all the alphabets? I didn't know that.
There are, because you made a claim that there's not going to be determinants within logic. Now let's be clear, there are going to be determinants within logic. So
when you're done rambling, I can respond. Just let me know.
In the context of formal, one, we're going to have definitions in place that should and ought to be agreed upon within the conversation to have clear and precise understanding of the topic we're talking about. We're going to have inference rules, which are going to be all A is A, all A is B, all A is not B. Some A is.
Do you think you're helping yourself by like listing all of the inference rules?
Those are gonna be the
yeah, if I was getting clapped in a debate, I would
so
start listing random things so that my opponent can respond too. Like that's what I would do. That's actually good. That's actually really good rhetoric. Like if somebody was dunking on me in a debate, and then I think my proper response would be to shotgun to the point where they can't respond, and I just start listing random facts about logic that I don't.
No, I didn't. I talked for about 10 seconds.
Oh, you were really 10 seconds. You actually think that was 10 seconds?
Yeah, it was about 20.
Oh yeah, about 20. Yeah, so somewhere around there. So
wow,
so to address, no, I agree with you. I agree. Yeah, you're about 10 seconds. Yeah, maybe 9 seconds. Yeah, you're right about. Let's ballpark it. Let's ballpark it. So yeah, you think? So yeah, you think that? Do you think it's possible?
You thought P within what I was describing that proposition.
Yeah, wait, yeah, the variable is used to articulate a proposition. So do you think it's possible to have a contradiction without invoking any proposition? Is that what you think? Is that what you think, Scooter? Answer my question, Scooter. Answer my question. You're not answering my question. Do you need to study up for the question? Do you need me to repeat the question?
What do I need to study on?
The question.
Hello?
Study on the context of the question?
I couldn't hear the question. I'm asking.
Oh, the question. Here, I'll repeat the question for you. Maybe you should write it down this time. Do you think it's possible to have a contradiction without invoking any propositions at all?
So can you have a contradiction without proposing a
Not proposing. No, not proposing. Invoking. Is it possible to have a contradiction
Yes,
without
that
any
would be a
propositions?
proposition.
Any propositions at all?
Yes, you can definitely do this, yes.
But you understand that a contradiction is literally a proposition in conjunction with the negation of the
No,
proposition.
that's not always the case. That's not always the
Well,
case.
your
Not in
definition.
logic.
No.
Not when
Your
it comes to the
definition is
modal
just P and not P. But what do you think those
You
variables
asked me a
represent?
question, so
What do you think
once
those
again, if you
variables
ask me a
represent,
question,
Scooter?
can I respond to your
What do you think
question?
those? You need
Can
to
I
study
respond
up.
to your
No.
question?
You need to study up. You need to. What do you think those
No,
variables
Lucario,
represent? What do you think P
Lucario,
and
you
not
asked
P?
me a
What do you think
question,
P
I'm
and
going
not
to
P
answer your
represent
question.
other than propositions? Go ahead and demonstrate that.
So,
Go
once
ahead.
again, when it comes
So
to
once again, you're just
symbolic
going.
logic or modal logic or any other forms of logic, I'm going to answer your question.
Okay, good.
So, yes, on a general basis, when we infer logic, we're going to talk about propositional logic that is going to equate to a proposition. Now, to be clear, within the argument you said I'm trying to confuse people, which was you being disingenuous, because the P, why wouldn't I say the whole word? Why wouldn't I just say proposition? Now, that is actually straw manning my point of view. I don't understand how you're confused about this point. So, the P not P just equates to any symbolic letter within the alphabet, which is still going to be a common agreed upon principle when it comes to establishing words, okay? So one, when it comes to symbolic, yes, we can have symbols in place in made of words. Anyone can look up symbolic logic to equate to where we can have premise one to be a
Explaining
false
something
claim.
Lucario understands.
I'm explaining this to the people in the comments as well as people up here. So one, within symbolic logic, we can use true tables to equate whether or not we're going to have an or, an and statement, or an if-then statement, and then equate these statements to be true or false given a
You know,
truth
if I ever debated like Ask Yourself or anything, and he was totally schooling me on a debate, and it was my turn to talk, I think I would just start rambling. I would just start rambling about very trivial, understood things in logic. I just needed an answer to the question.
Well, I am answering your question.
No, you're not. You're rambling about things so that I can't respond.
No, I didn't.
Because
Wait,
you don't
Lucario,
want.
what-
Because you.
okay, so no, within the question already answered.
Yeah, so you said that you can have a contradiction without propositions. What do you think the variables?
Yeah, and I was explaining to you.
What do you think? What do you think? Well, you just invoked propositional logic, which is just like invoking propositions
That's
again.
not invoking Wait, hold on.
You're not invoking propositional logic when you say P and not P?
Propositional and eye testing or modal are two different forms of logic.
Yeah, wait, when you're invoking P and not P, you're not invoking propositional logic?
Lucario, in the context of symbolic logic, that does not necessitate propositions.
No, but when you're making contradiction claims and you're using variables to represent propositions, but you also haven't studied enough to understand. But you also, oh, sorry, I didn't know interruptions were suddenly fine. Go ahead.
You've interrupted every time I try to answer your question, and then you're still confused that there's different forms of symbolic logic that does not necessitate propositional logic in a form of a contradiction.
Yo, can you give me the timestamps on when interruptions are going to be permissible? Like, can you just give me the timestamps so I can understand?
Sure, whenever the fuck you want to talk. So can you
thanks,
actually
man.
engage with what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I just wanted to be clear, because I have no clue. Look, big dog Scooter, who understands everything about propositional logic. No, big dog Scooter understands more about propositional logic than I do. So can you tell me what are the variables? No, it's very clear. It's very clear, man. You studied. Like, I get it. Like, you're like a master. No, you're a master of like propositional logic. He understands predicate logic too.
I never said I was a master of propositional.
No, you are. No, I'm telling you. No, Scooter, I'm telling you, you are. You're a genius. I'm just a dumbass. Look, I need you to educate me. No. I need you to educate me. What are the variables representative of when you make P and not P? What are the variables representative?
He's not making a point. He's just fucking trolling.
I'm asking. I'm not making a point. I'm a dumbass. I don't understand propositional logic.
He's trolling. He's not making a point.
Scooter, can I ask you some questions?
Yeah, let Landon ask this question real quick. Sure, he's just trolling, Bruza.
Tomorrow, is it possible for me to wake up at 9 a.m.?
Is it possible for you to wake up at 9 a.m.?
Yeah.
I don't know. What's the context? Yeah, sure. That would be possible, yeah.
Okay, is it possible that I can also wake up at 9:05 a.m.?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so then it doesn't have to, like, Okay, so 9 a.m. and 9:05 a.m.
Wait, hold on. You're not understanding, Landon. Why would I have to prove whether or not you do wake up after you make that claim?
Wait, hold on.
I know, right?
Wait, they're both possible, right?
No, Landon. If you make a claim it's possible, you asked me two questions,
They're both
bro.
possible,
Can I ask
right?
one back? You asked me two questions. Can I ask one back?
Yeah, they're both
Once
possible,
again, if
right?
you make the claim it's possible for you to wake up at 9:30 a.m. tomorrow, why would it necessitate that I have to prove a negative to you?
That's not what I'm asking. I'm just
No,
asking.
I know. That's what Flurple was insinuating. That's the
Are they
contention,
both
bro.
possible, Scooter?
Flurple, you
both
agree with
times
me.
possible?
You just
Scooter,
agreed with
Scooter, are both times possible?
Landon, the contention within the argument, if someone says it's possible.
Can you answer the question?
I answered two of your questions.
Are
The
two
tall
of them
king?
possible, correct?
Yo, that
Tall
name.
king, bro.
That name.
Oh yeah, look at Tyler.
Dude, I'm the tall king, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Just since we're like making up like these fucking ridiculous usernames.
Yeah, hey Tyler, do you believe in an argument? I know we have more than you, Roland. So Tyler, in an argument, does someone have to prove a negative for your claim to be true?
Oh, Scooter, stop dodging my question.
I'm not dodging your question. I asked you a question.
Okay, yes or no? Are they both possible?
Yeah, sure, they could be possible,
Okay.
given the right context.
Okay,
So once again,
then
Landon,
they don't
I
have
asked
to
you a
do
question.
that.
So if you make a claim that something's possible, does that necessitate that I have to prove a negative to you?
I don't know why you're asking me the same question that I answered earlier.
Well, I'm waiting for a yes or no.
Okay, so if someone says
Not a question with a question, dumbass. Yes or no.
That's not a question.
If someone makes a claim something's possible, does that necessitate that I have to prove a negative to you? Yes or no?
You're not proving a negative. If you're saying it's impossible,
Landon, once again, I'm gonna ask you the question, yes or no. I don't know why you're fucking dodging.
I'm not dodging. That's funny. You're saying I'm dodging, which
Landon, I answered two of your questions. Now, once again, if I make a claim, it's possible for me to wake up at 9:30 a.m. tomorrow, and I'm like, well, why the fuck do you not think it's possible for me to wake up at 9:30 a.m.? Does that necessitate that I have to prove the negative to you?
you
after I
have
said
to
this
show
is
how
possible?
it's contradictory if you're saying it's impossible.
I never said it's impossible. I said
You're saying it's not possible
from the beginning. That I don't have to
You're
prove
saying
a
it's not
negative
possible.
to you.
Yes, saying it's not possible is saying it's impossible.
No, I said I don't have to prove a negative.
Wait, how
to
is
you.
that not difficult? How's that not
You're affirming
I
there's a
said
contradiction.
that's not what I said, Flurple. I asked you directly. Why do I have to prove a negative? That's
This
going to
talk
necessitate
is
your
hilarious.
claim to be true.
You're
Wait,
affirming
Scooter,
there's
do
a
you think that
contradiction.
saying a proposition invokes a contradiction? Do you think that's a positive claim or a negative claim?
Lucario, the only thing I said.
Oh, I asked a disjunction. I asked a disjunction, but no, it's fine. No, there's like two options. No, it's fine. I'll let you ramble and then decide. You can decide to answer which one of those.
Not possible is the equivalent.
Wait, I did answer your question multiple times.
What is happening?
Yeah,
Wait,
wait,
what did I
Scooter.
say
So
is
now I
impossible?
have two questions for you, and you didn't answer my last one, but it's fine. We'll go on to the next
Yeah,
one.
my question
You
wasn't
said
answered
something-
either, Lucario.
You
so-
said
Oh,
it's
really?
not
You can cry me a
possible for
river.
mind to exist without a body.
I still haven't heard a yes or no from Landon. So.
My God, but you can't like dictate how a conversation goes. He might like.
Wow, I can
it's not a
answer
straight
5 fucking
shot.
questions and not get one answered. Yeah.
But you okay?
Wait,
well,
you're the
sometimes it's not like a straight shot from A to B.
You
Like
Pretty
answered two
base,
questions,
yeah.
then
See,
you
you gotta go to
didn't
B.
answer the third question.
So Landon, is that a yes or a no?
Yes or no? Reset the question.
I've asked this 5 times. So once
Yeah,
again,
and I
if
answered
someone
5
makes a
times.
claim,
Say it.
if someone hello,
Hello?
I've asked it 5 times. So now, if I make a claim, it's possible for me to wake up at 9 a.m. Does that necessitate that you have to prove the
Okay,
negative?
look. As a fucking novice person in philosophy and bullshit like that, I think what Flurple brought up was this. And please correct me if I'm
Marisa,
wrong.
you're just
but
interrupting.
it's
I'm
something
getting him to
I am,
answer a
because
question.
I've held my tongue for so long, and this is getting.
I don't
annoying.
care. Thank you. You did a good
No,
job.
repeat
I'll
this
keep
question real
holding
quick.
your tongue.
Okay, reset
Good
the
job.
question because I didn't hear you.
Sure. So if I make a claim, it's possible for me to wake up at 9:30 a.m. tomorrow. That does not necessitate someone has to prove the negative that I'm not going to wake up at 9:30 a.m.
Well,
tomorrow.
what's the negative?
Correct? Yeah, the negative of proving to you how you're not going to wake up at 9:30 a.m. tomorrow.
Wait, that's not a negation.
Contact
That's
or have
That's
to
not
make the claim
negation.
Is
You
that
could,
correct? Do I
and
have
in
that
fact,
negation
actually,
of
I'll
the claim?
actually throw Scooter a bone here. Like, you can take the negation and say, oh, there's a logical contradiction in you waking up at 9 p.m., but that would be a
That's not even
positive.
what I
Wait,
said.
no,
That's not what I said.
no, not yet. Somebody could walk up to Landon, and when Landon makes a claim it's possible to wake up at 9:05, someone could walk up and say, oh, there's a logical contradiction in doing that, and then that would be a positive claim, and you don't have to prove the positive claim. All you have to do is just demonstrate, look, can you demonstrate like the proposition in conjunction with the negation of the proposition when I say I'm going to wake up at 9:05 in the morning? And that would be a positive claim. So, Scooter, I'm going to repeat my question to you now. When somebody makes a claim
Wait,
that
can
a
I contest
proposition...
with what you said? Because that's incoherent.
That's incoherent?
Wait, how's that
So
incoherent?
how can you say
Bro, Landon understands it,
and then just,
flurple
like, brush over
understands it.
that and then
Look,
just
let's
ask
just
about
let's
it?
just walk up.
Bree understands it, Sethy
So,
Look,
understands
let's
it.
wait, let's go through everybody in the box here and find out who
and then
all
just
didn't
ask
understand
questions
what I
so it gets
said.
glossed over.
Let's go through the box
Yeah.
and see who all thinks it's incoherent. So,
Wait,
Landon,
we're
do you
just
think
going
what I
to
said
appeal
was
to people
incoherent?
that like you? That's cute.
No, Landon, do you think...
it's not.
Oh, okay, so Landon
So,
thinks it's not
we can
incoherent.
engage
Flurple, was it
one-on-one.
coherent to you, or was it incoherent to you?
It was coherent.
So
Oh, it was
one,
coherent to
it just-
Flurple too.
it
That's
just depends
crazy.
what
Yo,
you mean by
Philbro,
coherent.
let's
I have to
Philbro
respond
King.
to that.
Looks like you're lacking, buddy.
Yeah, so I'm
Maybe you
gonna
need to
respond to that.
maybe you need to study up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna respond.
Why
to that.
didn't you ask me?
One, when it comes to a positive claim being made, even on a probability level, given the context of the negation, that does not equate that if the
Probability
negation
level?
is somehow true or false, that this is not going to equate to a possibility. So one, when I asked Purple to explain the possibility in the context of the positive claim he made, this is a burden to prove to show the probability element, given the empirical observation.
Yeah, I agree.
Now,
There's going to be a
when it
burden of
comes to
proof
the
when you make
negation,
positive
you can
claims.
take negation and throw it out the fucking window. That does not necessitate a claim he made.
Well, I think negation is also going to
proved.
require some
Now,
sort
the
of
You
burden
made
of
the
proof as
claim
well.
that it's
Hold on.
impossible.
In negation, hold on. In absent of a probability claim, then therefore the negation does hold. But with the probability claim, there has to be some kind of evidence or empirical work that we're working from within the debate to come to the conclusion. So, one, the negation does not have to be
what does
proven
probability have to do with anything?
Yeah, because when it comes to probability, the negation does not have to be proven. So the fact that Flurple was asking me to prove a negation on a probability claim is absolutely...
What's a probability claim, though, that he made?
I mean, I have engaged with two other people, and this was like 20 minutes ago, because you guys want to come in and steamroll and actually not make a valid point. So if he wants to go back to the probability claim, we can
Yo,
talk.
Scooter, you be getting shit on this fucking app,
my,
bro.
Yeah, good job, Tyler. Good one.
You be
Good job.
getting fucking
Good job, buddy.
shit
You're
on.
following along.
I've had some good discussion.
You know it's bad.
Hey,
Wait.
Tyler's
You know
intellect.
it's bad.
You got
No,
shit
you
on.
know it's bad when Tyler is literally in the box and being quiet and just watching.
Yeah, but one.
That's when you know you're getting shit on.
Yeah, I know Tyler's bad faith. That's okay.
Well, you're
That's
both
what
Literally watching you get shit on, though.
That's fine.
Scooter.
Can we just agree to disagree?
Yeah.
It's
No, it's okay. I know Tyler's bad faith. Who gives the fuck what he
You're
says?
both bad faith. Scooter, you
I'm
and
not
Tyler
bad
both do
faith.
the
I've been
name
answering
calling.
all the questions.
You just
How am I
told
bad
me
faith?
Name calling doesn't make you bad faith.
I know.
Oh, sorry, I concur with that.
And that's a problem.
It's okay. That's okay,
You're
buddy.
trying to throw the person off of their argument by dissing them.
No,
and
you're trying to
find-
slap them with
Wait,
reality.
Trying to throw them off of their argument is
How
just
am I
a
the
tactic.
one
Stupid, shitty
an
tactics. You see
argument?
Flurple doing it?
Okay.
Shitty tactics, that doesn't make you bad faith.
Yeah, Tyler. I think.
How about that?
No. Breezy,
It's a
you're just
weak
not
tactic.
smart enough to, like, come up with these
Yeah,
arguments.
Breezy.
Oh my god, nobody can hear anything. You're all talking at
Yeah,
once.
so when I'm engaging in a conversation with someone,
Literally, you're all talking at
I know what
once.
they're talking
Yo,
about.
what is this?
That when it comes to a probability element,
What is this disingenuous king, bro?
this is the reason why it's bad faith. Yeah. Because
Okay, I don't give let both of you shut up and move on. I like to unalive Nate. I like to
so he
unalive.
has these fucking degenerates that has to do it.
I like to
Flurple
unalive.
couldn't do this on his own, so he has these three dumbass degenerates.
Talk about that.
Can we get back to?
Yeah, Flurple, you just weren't tracking. I know, you have to have your fucking bodyguards, don't you, buddy?
Wait, can we get back to the original debate, which was?
Flurple, I was engaging in a one-on-one. You have these three degenerates hop in.
I came up.
Am I a degenerate?
Tyler.
That's crazy.
Bro, I can't because like.
Oh, Flurple, I thought it was a one-on-one.
Can we get back to the original debate?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Shut the fuck up.
The one-on-one ended. The one-on-one ended.
Flurple has to have his
It's
bodyguards.
Oh my god.
Jesus motherfucking Christ.
Flurple has to have
It's
these bodyguards, these fucking degenerate clowns, back him up. Is that what it is? Flurple, can you not talk on your own?
Are you gonna concede that it is possible?
Yeah, Flurple, can you not talk on your own? I like how I asked another question.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Or no, like no. Sometimes you have like a regular kid interacting with like a disabled kid, and yeah, he's gonna need some help. You need like professional help in order to like explain basic concepts to like special ed kids.
I know, right?
headache, not anxiety. I feel like I'm dealing with children.
Clowns.
Oh wait.
That's not okay. Look, first of all, Tyler is not like Flurple's best friend.
I don't give a shit.
So you need to like call him up here.
Well, one, I was engaging with
You're just being
Flurple.
a little
These three
disingenuous.
dumbass clowns has no clue what they're talking about.
I know
Once
you.
again, Flurple, can you defend your own argument or
This
not?
man is so fucking triggered, man. This man is so triggered and upset.
No, Peter, I did.
Not just because he understands, like, this is the biggest fucking Dunning-Kruger I have ever seen on fucking TikTok, man.
I am.
The biggest Dunning-Kruger. No, you're not a Dunning-Kruger person, you're just stupid.
Yeah, Tyler, yeah, I get it. What's the intellect here?
I don't know if this Wolverine.
I think Tyler's just a dumbass.
What's your intellect?
Flurple, just ask Peter.
You could ask what your IQ
Oh my
is.
god, pick the new
You could ask
guest.
for his
This is
EQ.
gonna add to
Yeah,
the
so Tyler,
conversation.
so into the government, we'll engage with me and Tyler. So,
This is the guy's like appearance.
I can't hear you, Flurple. I have two other
It's like, hi, new guest.
Can
You gotta double fry your wings, by the way.
Wait.
There's so much testosterone.
Scooter, here's the issue.
I
My
can't
claim-
hear you still. I cannot hear you. Last thing I heard was
Can you hear me now?
Now I
Can you
can.
hear me now? Okay. Alright. So here's the issue. Okay. I made the claim that it was possible.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you agreed that there's no contradiction with that claim. And then you made the claim that it was impossible. Okay?
Which was really dumb, by the way.
No. So once again, you said it was possible, which is going to be a positive claim. I already articulated Lucario within the billion people thing that he clearly couldn't understand numbers because we don't have 1 billion people in the United States, and therefore we're not going to be able to euthanize 1
You
billion
think
people.
possibility claims are positive
When it comes
claims?
to probability claims, we're working.
Do you
under
take the statement that there's a logical
I like how
contradiction
I'm
in something
responding to
to
fucking
be
Flurple right now.
a positive
So
claim
when it comes
or a
to
negative claim?
probability claims, hello? When it comes to probability claims,
Yeah, I
we're
wouldn't
gonna
answer
work
that question
under
either.
probability, though. Once again, when it comes to a probability claim, we're going to work under ambiguous terms in order to work under a hypothetical to, one, we're not making truth or false claims. So regardless, and I don't even remember the claim because I'm responding to 4 or 5 different people at the same
I
time.
just repeated the
That
claim
bring
again.
up No, you just said it's possible. I don't know in what
It's possible.
Yo, Scooter is in law school. If you want to lose your
No, I'm not
fucking case,
involved.
hire this motherfucker, man.
I never said I was
If you want to go to fucking prison, then make sure you hire.
Bro, Breeza does not want you in law school, my boy.
Rallying the fucking conversation.
Wait, what year in law school are you in?
Never said I was
claim was disembodied.
Wait, yes you did.
Yes, he
You
used to
were
say it all the
like a
time.
year ago.
Yeah, he used to say it all the
You're a
time.
fucking liar, yo.
No, I
You're a
did
straight capper,
I
bro.
never heard the
Yeah.
claim. No,
You're
I
such
said
a
I
prove the claim. Yeah, let me go back and like look for a fucking year
Wait,
ago for
Tyler,
something that you
you're
said in a
making
live stream. Yeah, let me go and prove that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro, this motherfucker be
I
capping,
said
bro.
my goal and ambition is to be an attorney, and I am thinking about going to law school.
Oh, now you're saying you're thinking about going to law school?
Oh,
Yes,
you've
that's
told
what I
me
said.
you've
You
told
cannot
me that you were in
verify
law school
what
before.
I said I was in law school.
We were
So
all under the
stop.
impression that you were in law
We
school.
need less innocent people in prison.
Yeah,
so
Tyler,
don't go to
Yeah.
law school.
Yo.
We need less innocent
People in
people.
prison. Okay,
Oh
that's
wait,
Yeah,
Tyler.
we-
Tyler thinks
all right.
yeah, Tyler thinks you're making a
This
claim,
motherfucker, man.
making a false claim.
Yo, if you want to hire Scooter, you
Yeah,
can
once
find his
again,
business
Tyler,
card
you're
at
making
any
claims you
Citgo.
can't verify.
If
Making
you
claims you
get,
can't verify. This is called
yeah. If you get
Oh,
a
I know.
Mr.
He's
Big
a
Gulp,
hypocrite.
you will get
Tyler, the
4
bitch
free
whines about
hours
everyone
with
making
Scooter.
claims about him, he can't verify, but when he makes the same claims, He can't verify.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. What are you
I know,
saying?
it sucks being a fucking hypocrite.
What are you saying?
That's why you're not
Phil
smart.
Bro Master?
That's why you're not smart.
Philbro King.
Is Flurple's claim about probability or possibility?
Who makes baseless claims is making baseless claims that he cannot verify.
Wait, I have a question for the Philbro
You're
King.
like the only person up here
Is
crying.
Flurple's claim about
Oh yeah,
probability or
Tyler, I know.
possibility?
You just fucking derailed.
I know that you know.
I know. Make false claims you can't verify.
I don't believe in
Make
knowledge.
false claims I
So,
can't
once again,
verify.
you need these degenerate fucks to back you up, or can you actually prove an argument to be true?
This man's so upset.
Yo, wait, Philbro King, cause I'm sorry, I was like really a dumbass earlier. So Philbro King, master, wait, master of philosophy, like master of philosophy, the king of all Philbros. Can I ask you a question about? No. Can I ask you a question about propositional logic?
I have 5 people talking, but Tyler's proven he can't intellectually debate me without being dishonest.
Yo, that's my bad. Yo, I'm so sorry you had to go through that.
Yeah, Tyler,
I've shit on you 9 times. Wait, it's not my
No, you have not shit on me or proved
It's not my problem that you like lack the intellectual acuity to understand you're getting shit on. It's like it's not even fun. Like the first like 3 or 4 times it was fun.
Wait,
then I'm like,
Tyler,
this guy's
what
so
was the
stupid he doesn't even understand he's
Tyler,
getting
what was
dunked
the
on.
contradiction?
So at that point, it's like,
Prove it to me
the
through.
fuck is
What
the
was
fun now?
contradiction?
Wait, can you define contradiction, Scooter?
I already have Lucario.
Oh well, I understand your definition. No, look, like I understand you're gonna say P and not P. No. Yeah, I understand, Philbro King. You're gonna say P and not P, and you're gonna say that you can input P with any. Wait. You said P and not P. So I'm just gonna ask you, when you use those variables, which are subject, and you can use any letter in the alphabet. No, I understand you don't want me to ask my next question because I know you wouldn't be able to answer it.
I know, you guys are making baseless
Look. I get it. I would run from questions I can't answer too.
From one, and then the other degenerate talk.
Yeah, so do you mind? Wait, so I'm like really dumb, and I've never touched a book on logic before. I've never read a philosophy book before. I need you to help me with this. Just answer this one question.
Look at these people. Flurple. I'm gonna say Flurple took the L, bro.
No, I need you to answer this one question. Look, L Flurple, I can agree with you all day. I'll agree with you all day long, but I need you to help me with this one question. Just really one question, because I'm really stupid and I don't understand it. No, can you please answer this question, and then I'll let you get back to dunking on Flurple. You were dunking on Tolkien. Okay, I'm gonna ask the question, guys. Guys, calm down. Wait, guys, let me answer. Let me ask my question to the Philbro King because this is really good. This is really important for me. So I'm gonna ask you my question. So if P and not P, and any variables for those two that you can input with any member of the alphabet that you want to, if they're not representative of propositions, can you tell me what they're derived from?
One, so it's just going to be language and context of words that are going to equate to logical conclusions. So one, and you can look at different subsets of logic, propositional and philosophy, where we're going to have propositional, formal, we're also going to have inference rules and other things that are going to equate whether or not we can prove a contradiction.
Okay, when you're done stroking your dick, can you answer my question?
Typically within your question, what we're referring to under symbolic logic, it's just going to be formal, structural logic, based upon definition.
So you think the P and not P, which are already in logic, are just telling me logic in conjunction with not logic? Is that what you think?
You can have a bunch of words and symbols to each whether or not is going to be true or false, but Lucario, once again...
Well, true and false, wait, look, true and false is only applicable towards propositions. So you can't use propositions here. You contradicted yourself. Little bro.
Okay, does anybody else want this to be over?
Yeah,
This is like low-key getting boring. Because
it's just a
Wolverine...
gaslighting party because these people are degenerate clowns.
Wait, can I respond to his long ramble? Wait, can I at least have a chance to respond to his long ramble?
So, one, I'm just going to insinuate Flurple cannot answer any, for himself.
Yeah, so I'll just wait, Flurple. Can I respond to his really long ramble? So so when you said that they're not representative propositions, but instead logic with statements that are going to be true or false, the concept of truthness and the concept of falseness is only applicable towards propositions. So if you're just invoking that P not P is going to help you determine the truth, I didn't finish. Yeah, so if
That's
you're
not
gonna
what I
invoke, truthy and falseness, those are only going to be exclusive towards propositions, but you don't want to do that. So you have to find another
No,
variable.
so
So you
hold on.
can't just
Yeah, you're
say,
not
so you
responding
can't
to
just
anything I
say,
said.
so you
So I'm
can't
gonna
just
be
say,
clear,
so you
and
can't
maybe
just
without
say, so you can't
interrupting
just
is
say,
actually
so you can't
hilarious.
just say.
No,
So just to be
one,
clear,
Yo,
just
this
to
is
be clear,
fucking
you can't
hilarious.
just
And
say.
maybe without the interruption, you're literally interrupting him.
wait,
Relax.
Tyler, because
Calm down.
he's actively not
Calm
even
down. I
responding
don't
to
give
what
a
I
shit.
said.
You're a grown little man. You
A
should be
grown
able
little
to
man.
go
I
ahead
did not allow him to talk and let me finish the conversation.
before you interject.
I know.
Promise you can do
He's
it.
not responding to anything I said.
I
So.
promise you can do it. It doesn't matter. You should
Yeah,
be
so
able
once
to
again,
control
I'm going to
yourself.
respond because he's not
That's it. I'm done. 5 minutes. That's a lot of time.
No, I just like randomly did that. Here, you can yield your time. I'm not fucking in this. Anyway, wrap up, Reason. Okay, now, Sarah, if you have anything to say, go ahead.
I have nothing to say.
Just
Just giggles. I yield my.
okay. Seppi, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, I have a lot to say. I think that we should end this conversation and let Wolverine and Bree debate. I think that would probably be more interesting than what we have going on right now.
Scooter and Tyler 1v1, but no one would stop fucking talking. Okay, now, I'm gonna yield Seppi's time. Now, Flurple.
Yeah, so the whole thing is when I made the claim that disembodied souls are possible, and then that was my claim, right? And then fucking Scooter made the claim that disembodied souls are not possible, and so that's a positive claim that they're not possible, and that's what he needs to provide like proof for or evidence for. That's gonna be fine, right? My claim's gonna hold that that's possible, okay? And then Scooter now needs to substantiate his positive claim that it's impossible for disembodied souls to exist, and that's what I think he's missing, and what Landon and Lucario are trying to explain to him, because obviously every time I was explaining it, I'm just not able to get on his level, you know. Whether his level's too low or too high, I don't know. But we're just not on the same level. And so other people were trying to explain what he already conceded to me, because he's just like doing shit at this. And then Tyler came up and Tyler was being quiet, which is fucking hilarious because you're getting shit on when Tyler's in the box and Tyler doesn't even have to say anything. So that was just funny. But anyways, I'll concede the rest of it.
Alright, now, Scooter, you're free to give your, since you think I'm lying, you literally can use all this time if you feel like it.
Yeah, so I'm going to explain some basic things. So, one, I already said within the rebuttal, previously stated that when it comes to making a claim to be true or false in absent of a contradiction, that's not going to claim a probability claim. So, when you make a probability claim that a soul is not going to be a body that is going to inhabit, that is going to be a claim that is positive that you're going to have to prove. So, in absence of a negation, that claim has to be true. So even if, right, there's no contradiction, if I say, well, a soul needs to inhabit a body, making that claim is not going to be a contradiction. But that doesn't mean I can verify this claim to be true or false. Now that's the contention within Flurple's argument. Working under this probability, saying that we can have a soul in absence of a body, well, even without a contradiction, we have to at least have some kind of empirical evidence to show whether or not this is going to be true or false. So one, when it comes to any kind of philosophy, we could look at hylomorphism. We're going to talk about cause and effects between a body, and under hylo, we're going to talk about the soul being inhabited within the body, and then the body is going to have cause and effects elements that are going to be, physically speaking, going to equate to a brain that's going to equate to an immaterial mind. So the mind is going to be derived from a body. Now, when we talk about dual substance, we're going to talk about the difference between the mind and the body. Typically, we're going to call them two different entities. However, it's still going to have to inhabit or have the other. So once again, within the argumentation, in absent of a contradiction, even if a claim is made, that doesn't necessitate that something is possible. That's going to be incoherent. We don't work under proving something because it's in absent of a contradiction. So, one, if you're saying this is possible, then you have to prove to some degree that this is going to be possible, and I don't have to prove a negation. So, working under probability is going to be ambiguous. Absent proving a negation is going to be something that's going to be irrelevant. So, this works with all other claims. If I claim God exists, someone doesn't have to prove that God doesn't exist. If I say it's possible that God exists, someone's like, what's the evidence? And I have no evidence, and I'm just like, well, you have to prove to me how God doesn't exist. Well, that doesn't necessitate that it is possible that God actually exists. This is basic argumentation 101. If I make a claim it's possible for God to exist, and this necessitates that there's going to be at least some degree of evidence that God does exist. And that's going to be in absent of a negation claim or proving the negative. So even though I didn't contradict myself, if there's no negative stated, that doesn't necessitate that I have. I'm pretty sure we don't work under just like claims when it comes to a contradiction or non-contradictions. On true or false, we look into propositions within any kind of argumentation. For the premises to be false, that doesn't follow the conclusion. We just call this invalidity within argumentation, and this is going to be in absent contradiction. So I will take my time on that, but I don't think that's
Alright. Landon, if you got anything to say, you got the time now.
Okay. So basically, he's bringing out probability for one thing. I don't know why he's talking about possibility. Flurple's claim was that it was possible for a mind to exist. Scooter conceded that there's no contradictions in this, and if there's no contradictions in this, then in a possible world, that's possible or true. Flurple never said it's true and possible. Possibility doesn't mean it's true in our world. It's just meaning that it can exist. There's no contradiction. So how did it can exist? But if you're saying that for something impossible, it has to be true in our world, well, then I'll just add some time. It is possible for me to wake up at 9 a.m. tomorrow, and it is possible for me to wake up at 9:05 a.m. tomorrow. Well, then they'll be contradicting themselves because they both can't be true. Only one of them can be true, if one of them is true. And also, when you say something is impossible, you're affirming that there is a contradiction. It's not the negation. You're positively saying there's a contradiction. I don't know how you can't understand that. What else? The gibberish about God, that was really nothing. And yeah, I'll like to yield the rest of my time.
Alright. Lucario, go ahead.
Yeah, so basically, a lot of really stupid shit was said here by one person in particular. I just want to demonstrate that if you say that, oh, embodied minds can exist, or it's possible that embodied minds exist, and someone says, no, they can't, it's impossible, but they also concede and say, well, there's no logical contradiction. But by impossible, they just mean that there's a logical contradiction. So they're invoking that, oh, there's a logical contradiction, and there's also not a logical contradiction. That's stupid. Really stupid. And anybody who believes that should really take some time to read some basic intro logic. I can maybe send them some books if they want. But whenever I ask them, look, maybe there's confusion on what contradiction means, because you obviously have no clue what it means. So I'm just going to ask you, what does it mean? And you use the term, oh, it's just P and not P. Oh, and also, P and not P, those are variables. They're not representative of propositions, which is what I asserted. I tried to clarify. He says that, oh, P and not P is not, they're not representative variables. They're representative of logic, or whatever dumb shit he said. And I can demonstrate how it actually is in conjunction with, it is a proposition in conjunction with the negation of the proposition. Even if you just Google it. Hold on, let me turn on my camera. Okay, yeah, so you Google it. It says, in logic, contradiction is when a proposition conflicts, as in conjunction with the negation of with itself, in conjunction with the negation of the proposition, is established. And almost anywhere you read, what is a contradiction in logic? It's a propositional content. It's propositional, like mutual exclusion. That's what it is. So whatever rotated understanding of logic you have, and I think we all know what rotated means here for TikTok purposes. Whatever rotated version of logic you're reading, you need to stop that shit. And I don't actually think you believe this. I just want to be clear. I think you actually understand that a proposition in conjunction with the negation of the proposition is what a contradiction is, but you didn't want to get corrected on it in the point of a debate, because I think you just care about like looking good. And so whenever I press you on questions that you know were false, and you know you would look dumb as shit if you answered, you just start rambling. And honestly, that's a really good tactic. You were really good at rhetoric. I'm going to grant you that. So whenever I'm in a debate, I'm getting my ass absolutely clapped, I think I'm just gonna start rambling about random shit. Therefore, they can't really talk over me. Like, they can't expose me for like the stupidity that I've presented in the argument. I'm actually gonna start doing that. That is genius. You're a genius. But yeah, that's all my time.
All right, now Tyler, you got the floor now.
Yeah, I just want to roast. So somebody send me a photo of Scooter, and if you got one saved, and I'll just roast the shit out of him while I'm up here. But I will, I'll see my time and go back to this. This fucking Showtime is stupid.
All right, now.
Yeah. So, one, Lucario, within a proposition, we're going to talk about a statement that's going to be true or false. So, you kind of contradicted flurple within your 5-minute time, because you said that formal logic's going to work under propositions, and propositions, what you presuppose are going to be truth or false. And then flurple wasn't willing to make a truth or false claim, so we couldn't even establish the proposition that flurple was even making. So
wait, it's true that it's true that it's possible for disembodied souls to exist.
And how is that true? What's the evidence?
How is it true? Because there's no contradictions.
Yeah.
Something's not true.
It's true that it's possible. Yeah, it's true that.
Wait, he didn't say that it's true because there's no contradictions. He says
Landon did.
because there's no contradictions, it's possible.
No, I'm saying it's true that it's possible because there's no contradictions.
Yep.
Wait, Scooter,
Okay,
look,
so
I
something could be
googled
possible without a
wait. I
contradiction.
googled statement for your dumbass. Look, it says, oh, a sentence that is either true or false. Do you know what that is, Scooter? Like, this is a possible.
Yes, and that's
oh,
what
oh,
flurple,
really?
that's the contention
Really?
here,
And do you
is that
still think
flurple
that P and
cannot
not P
prove the
is
truth
not
claim
representative
there.
of propositions? Do you actually believe that? Do you want to
He
concede?
did not make the claim.
Okay,
that
okay. So
under
just to
the
be clear, this dumbass has gotten
the
proven wrong. He
negation
got his
here.
ass clapped. He got his ass absolutely clapped, and he's not going to
Lucario, I
concede.
like how you complain about being interrupted, but you're constantly just interrupting and giving your
I
feelings.
don't care. I don't care about interrupting. Like, I don't care about interrupting somebody who constantly interrupts, constantly overtalks. You don't care about interruptions, which is where I'm going to cut in. And if I ever give you the grace of like not interrupting you, you're just gonna ramble for 20 minutes because no one else took up the entire 5 minutes, unlike your dumbass.
I know the truth claim that Flurple made.
I didn't take up the whole 5 minutes.
Oh, really?
Scooter, I know the truth claim that Flurple made. He said it is true that it is possible.
Sure. So, if that's the case, Landon, do I have to prove the negation for that claim?
You're not proving the negation. If you're saying it's impossible, you're affirming that there's a claim.
Sure, because
So then you have to prove the contradiction.
and he has to prove how it's also possible.
Yeah.
Bro, you're so
It's something-
fucking stupid.
Bro.
Wait,
You're
Tyler,
so
someone has to prove how this is
fucking
possible, saying something's possible. That's a positive claim.
Yeah, and he says because there's no contradiction, and you're saying
No, that's not what I said.
Possible.
If
Okay,
someone
then prove
says
the
something's
contradiction.
possible, they have to prove.
Wait,
that
Scooter,
claim
what do you
true.
think that it means to be possible?
Sure, that something is within the realm of reality. Something that's
Within the
capable
realm of reality?
Okay, what's in
yes,
reality?
something that's capable of happening. Correct.
Capable of happening according to what?
That's gonna be my
Yo,
definition,
thank you so
but this
much.
is still a
I
claim.
appreciate the
How would you
dinosaur.
know if something was capable of happening? How would you know?
That's what I'm asking him.
If
right?
it's possible. Yeah, how would you know?
It's his
Scooter, I can answer it for you.
Wait, no, because you guys are asking me
I
to
can answer
prove a
Tyler's
claim
question
that
for
he
you if
made.
you want.
No, I'm not asking you to prove a claim. I'm asking how would you know that it's possible?
Sure, so what we're going to entail of knowing, it just depends. Like, are we going to define it by epistemology? Because I would just say we would use seeming cases on our understanding of the world.
Seeming
to weigh
cases?
whether or not this is
He's
going
gonna
happen.
try to run phenomenal conservatism.
Yeah, so no, it's gonna be based upon appearances. So we're gonna look
Based
at the
upon
capacity
appearances.
Yeah. Do you know what that
Wait,
means?
no, hold on. Based upon appearances just, like, proves that the thing exists. I didn't ask you to prove that it exists.
That's
How would you
not all I
prove
s-
that something
wait, no,
exists?
that's
I asked
not
you,
what
how
it
would you
means to
prove
be
that
based
something...
on-
I'm sorry. I don't have a shitty microphone like you, so I'm not someone that you can
Well,
really
that's not what
interrupt.
appearances
So anyway,
means.
so I'm asking you, how would you prove that something is possible to exist? Not that
Yeah,
it does.
so
just
one,
that
that's
it's
not what
possible to.
Yeah, that's not what appearances mean. So one, when we're just talking
I
about
don't even know what this means, what appearances mean. Just tell me what
It's
you
just
mean
another
by
word for
appearances.
seeming.
Yeah, it's just going to be seeming cases. So when
It's
we
just gonna
look at
be
an
the, like,
instance, when we
the
look at an
different ways
instance
to
or a
explain it.
concept,
Seeming
we're just going to
cases.
use our perceptual understanding. So one,
Use your
the appearance is
perceptual
just gonna-
understanding. This doesn't answer
I'm
my
literally
question.
explaining the concept to you.
This doesn't answer my
Well,
question.
I understand why you're confused because I wasn't done speaking. So
I'm confused because I can't speak. Fucking
because I
retard.
was
That's
talking,
why I'm
you
fucking
haven't
confused.
finished the
Don't use
concept.
that word.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
So once
I mean-
again,
God
You
damn it, Tyler! Take a lap and come back.
yeah. So I'm gonna finish.
I
the
didn't do
point.
it, by the
So,
way.
yeah,
Action.
I'm gonna
No,
answer
I
the
did.
question.
Yes,
Yeah,
so
that's
let
okay.
me-
Like, I will take part of that. Yeah, don't do that.
I'm gonna answer the question though. So one, when we look at the possibility of something, this is just gonna be seeming cases. So we're gonna use appearances. So I would just say we would use epistemology, how we derive knowledge, and use our perceptual understanding of a concept to equate whether or not that this concept or appearance is going to have the capacity in order to create X outcome to a degree. So this is how we're going to equate a probability or a possibility of something occurring.
Let's see who's back.
So does that answer your question?
No, it does not.
Oh,
So
shit.
you asked me to prove how we know if something's a possibility, and I give you epistemology as a justification, and somehow you're so confused.
Epistemology as a justification?
Tyler, can you define epistemology?
No. What is it?
Oh, God.
It's going to be the study of
of
knowledge.
knowledge.
That's why you're confused.
The study of knowledge?
Yes.
Yeah.
that's
Okay, so like,
epistemology.
what's an epistemological stance?
Yeah, so we're going to use
He's running phenomenal
intuitionalism.
conservatism.
Correct.
Oh my God, I'm so exhausted.
Phenomenal conservatism, and what is this?
Yeah, I just
If
explained it.
seems to him that a
So-
proposition is true, he has at least some degree private justification that this proposition is true, minus or
Yeah,
absent
and past
of-
all this, and wait, I just want to be clear, past all this confusion, which we could have clarified earlier, the initial statement in response to Flurple's original position was that, oh, it's possible that disembodied minds can exist. Scooter is really just saying, I don't think they do, because it seems like they don't.
No, so once again, I'm going to explain
I don't think they do.
I'm going to explain
Sorry, Flurple, you're wrong. I don't think
It
they do.
sounds like he's just saying something is possible if he just thinks it's
Yeah,
possible.
he just has to
Yeah,
think it.
in absent of defeater, correct.
In absolute, I
In
needed to be
absent of a, wait, hold on. In
Come on.
absent of a fucking contradiction, is that what you mean?
I already said, yeah,
This guy is so fucking dumb. He doesn't even
I've been saying
realize
this-
that he's agreeing with Lucario.
He is. That's exactly
Yo, wait,
what
wait.
I've been saying
Wait,
this the whole time.
Phil broke
Dang,
King.
he's been agreeing the whole time.
Wait, Phil broke
No,
King.
Landon, I have been agreeing. I literally said, in absent of a contradiction,
I'm
this
not
is
the one
not
who
going
said
to
that,
prove
but-
the claim to be true or false. Like I've said this at least over 5
Yeah,
times.
so
Like, Tyler,
wait, I have a clarifying
honestly-
question. Wait,
hold on.
because
I wanna
there's
explain this
variations.
concept
Wait, there's
because
variations
Tyler's
of
being
phenomenal
incoherent,
conservatism.
so can
I
you
need to
guys
ask
not
like a genuine
interrupt?
question.
Tyler, to be clear, I've said this 5 times that when it comes to a claim, in absent of a contradiction, that is not going to prove a claim to be true or false. So you saying that was incoherent. It made no sense.
Okay, so wait, Scooter, just to be clear, if it just seems to me that you're really you're really stupid and you're just dumb as shit, absent of defeaters, would that be justified?
That's not what prima facie justification.
Oh, I just have a prima facie justification thinking that you're dumb as shit.
So
Like you were
that's not
actually
even
the
gonna be
you were actually
phenomenal,
the dumbest
Lucario.
person on
Even
the
with
panel.
that being said, that's not going to be
Wait,
phenomenal.
no, he actually has a seeming.
Yeah,
based
it just
on,
really
memory
seems to me that you're dumb as shit.
And how does that? And how is that going to justify? Where
Oh,
was the
it justifies me
illogicalness
because
of
it just really seems to be the case, and I haven't been presented with
yeah,
a good
because
defeater.
the direct evidence, Lucario,
If you're trying to give a
is gonna
defeater right now,
be
you are failing.
phenomenal.
You are
Well,
flopping
asked me
right
a
now.
question.
You are flopping
I
so
like how
hard right
every
now.
time Lucario asks a question, he
He's supporting you, Lucario.
You're supporting my
so
claim.
even if you have prima facie,
Not only did
He's
I have
giving
just
you evidence
I'm
for
giving
the
you
positive.
going to equate
evidence.
direct
I've gotten
observation to
epistemic
you. So,
credence in the belief that
Lucario,
you're dumb as shit.
in basic form of argumentations, when someone makes a claim, they have to prove that claim to be true. So the direct
Oh,
evidence
just
is
no.
just gonna
I don't have to
be-
prove
the
it.
direct
I don't
evidence is gonna be
I don't have to
logical
prove it. It just
conclusions that we
really
already
seems
have
no.
agreed upon
It just really seems to be the case right
within
now.
the argument.
It just
I like how
really
when
seems to be the
Lucario
case
asks
right
a
now.
question-
Oh my God.
That's why holding that
Oh,
belief.
when
because
someone
it
asks a
seems
question,
to
do you
him.
constantly overtalk
He
them?
has a memory experience of you being dumb, and he just holds
Yeah,
that to be
okay,
true.
so can I respond? because that's
Hey,
incoherent.
dude, look, you've been over talking.
This man loves to fucking interrupt everyone else
I
and
know,
then
Tyler,
fucking
you have no
begs
room
to
to
fucking
talk about
speak.
interruptions.
I don't
And then even
Tyler,
pleads to the
shut
host,
your mouth.
can you kick
Tyler,
them,
shut your
host?
mouth. You're a hypocrite.
Can you kick them?
I don't know. Maybe you hear
Tyler,
yourself.
shut your
You
mouth.
have
You're
I'm
literally.
sorry,
Stop
what is this,
hearing your voice.
phenomenal
You're doing it right
conservatism?
now.
Yeah, you want me to explain it to you for the third time, Tyler?
Yeah, show me how you're phenomenal.
Yeah, so do you want me to
Bro.
explain it for the third time, Tyler?
No, God, no. No one.
Yeah, I
does.
know, Kylan. You agree with people bad.
God, no one does. No one wants to hear it again. I'm just saying though, like, just
Sure, so Tyler,
you
go
over
ahead and
talk a lot
say-
like you're doing right now.
Hold on, Breeza. Tyler, go ahead and explain to us.
You're not
what
debating me right now. I'm just sitting here.
conservatism is. Go ahead.
Why do you keep running away from every person?
I'm not. Tyler, go ahead and explain phenomenal conservatism.
I don't know
He
what this is.
just asked you.
I've
to
explained it
explain
3 times, Tyler. Go ahead. This is why you're not tracking the convo. I don't think
If
you're
it
smart
seems
enough
to us
be
that
able-
I
P
don't want us to take on
justifies
Scooter,
to
even
S
though
Tyler,
Scooter-
P
go ahead
It
and
is
absence of not P.
A double-digit IQ, bro.
At least has some degree. To
No,
believe
hold
in
on,
the
Landon. Can
essence
you
of
actually
the-
engage Tyler? What's phenomenal conservatism?
I have no idea.
Okay, so I explained it 3 times, so you're incapable.
Yeah, but you
of-
explained it. You explained it in a way
That's
that sounds
okay.
like no, Scooter. You explained it in a way that sounds like a high school girl, like taking HRT
Wait,
would explain
no,
it.
Lucario,
Like
that's
so,
not even
phenomenal
true.
conservatism is just going. Yeah,
Lucario,
you
I
said
know
phenomenal
exactly
conservatism.
facts,
It's just,
within the
it's just
sphere of
if seeming. So I'd
How
be
it's going to
justified in
be-
my
no,
seeming.
that's not. Yeah, so I'm going to explain to you because that's untrue. So even the founder
Also,
of
stop
Phenomenal-
interrupting me.
That's going to
You're
be my
interrupting
humor.
me.
I'm going to explain it to you. So what seems to be P has some justification for S, and this is going to be an absent defeater. So when it comes to an intuitional understanding, we're going to use perceptual understanding to equate, which is going to be hear, sight, taste, smell.
Scooter, you're so fucking lucky that I don't have a
Objective
say in
standard
picture
on
of
what
you,
we're
bro.
looking at based upon appearances.
So fucking lucky.
Prima facie
So
justification.
verbose.
So, Lucario, I just don't think you guys are capable, like Tyler, or tracking.
I know, man.
No,
we're
I'm not
just
bad.
not intellectually
I'm not tracking.
capable, man.
I'm not tracking anything,
Yeah,
man.
Tyler, I don't think
Wait,
you are.
Scooter, are you saying I don't know what PC is?
I'm saying that Tyler doesn't. He already said that. I would say Lucario doesn't.
No, I don't.
when it comes
PC is
to
not
you,
like,
I
oh,
don't
if
know
it
why
seems
you
to S that
guys
P,
not
then
let
S is justified
Flurple-
in believing that P
and the
independent of
main
not P.
here is
Yeah, I
Flurple is
definitely don't
incapable
understand this
of
basic
giving an
shit.
argument himself. So, Flurple, can you actually give an argument or fucking not?
Argument for what?
Sure. Can we go ahead and verify whether or not something's possible to embody a mind, or sorry, have a mind without a body?
Wait, I'm not saying that disembodied minds or souls do exist. I'm just saying that they can possible.
And
That
how
they do.
can they exist?
I'm just saying that it's possible.
How?
Because there's
How?
no logical
Well, I don't know
contradiction.
how, I
And
just
if you
don't see-
asked, look, Scooter.
Bro,
So if you
we're
asked,
back to the beginning again,
yeah, we're back.
bro.
We're back. I'll just explain. Look, I'll explain to Scooter again.
Scooter.
That doesn't
Scooter.
mean something's
Yeah, at this
possible.
point, I
Scooter.
just assume that you just get no attention in real life, so because of that, you just want to keep this
Oh,
conversation
Tyler,
going.
I don't care about your false
That's
assumptions.
what I have
You
to
already
assume
said
that
you
at this
can't
point,
follow the
man.
conversation.
Does it seem to you that
Okay.
they're false
I know,
assumptions?
man.
I know. Probably graduate high school.
And wait,
That's what I
Philbro
would
King,
say.
does it seem to you that they're false
Graduate high
assumptions?
school?
So, can I engage with Flurple or no?
Well, it
So,
seems like you can.
anyway,
Yeah, he's right there.
Flurple,
No.
when it comes to a probability of ascribing if this is going to be true or untrue, can you go ahead and verify how it is going to be a possibility? All I ask you is how. So I don't know why Lucario
Flurple
keeps
already
saying,
gave
well,
you the
there's not a
modality.
contradiction. Well, that's not what I'm asking.
Oh, sorry. Do you know what
have
modality is, Scooter? Am I using a big word for you, Philbro
modality? It
King?
depends on what context. Are we going to talk about formal or modality? And one, when it comes to the argument, I thought you said very clearly that when it comes to pop quizzes, you don't do that shit. So if you have an actual argument to explain the concepts that you're talking about, you can go ahead and do so. But anyways, Flurple, when it comes to a possibility element or a probability of this happening, and I ask you how, and then the next question is how is it not? That does not prove whether or not something is possible.
No,
So
I'm just saying because there's no
and this would be
contradiction.
a contradiction in
Yeah, there's no contradiction.
That has nothing to do with the claim. You said it's possible. I said how.
Yeah, and do you know the modality? Wait, Scooter. After all this time, after
Once
all we've been
again, I
talking,
asked Flurple a
wait.
question,
After
how
all
is
this
it
time, after all this talking, do you know the modality that Flurple is using when he makes the claim that it's possible?
The modality?
Yes, the modality, dumbass.
I'm asking how this is going to be true under his view.
Okay, do you know the modality, dumbass?
Don't say dumbass, just say it.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Philbro King, Master
Actually,
Philosophy.
I've never heard
Master
the argument, so I
Philosophy,
was
do you
looking
know
up,
what
so
modality he's
I don't
using?
even know what flurple means, because every time I ask
You don't know
flurple
what
a question,
modality he's
we
using,
have
Master
3 people
Philosophy?
interrupt.
I don't know.
Modality? No,
Well,
I know
there's-
modality in the context of formal. What?
In the context of
So
formal?
modality is going to have different
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
definitions, Lucario.
This is
Yeah, when it
actually
comes to
killing me.
definitions, there's modality.
This is bad.
Explain something
I'm sorry,
to you.
this debate, this conversation is
Definitions are
bad
gonna
for
be
my health.
contextually based, Lucario. Definitions are going to be contextually based.
Yeah, I
So
understand, I
when
understand.
if we apply modality in the sense of formal, this is going to have a different context.
No, modality in theory is a possible world.
Yo, there are gonna be
These are
so
metric
many
of
good
possibility.
clips from this live.
So once
Modality
again,
in this
Lucario,
context is a
someone
metric of
says-
possibility.
I like how 3 people has to talk when I'm explaining a
Oh,
point.
sorry,
Oh my
Master of
God.
Philosophy.
When
God.
someone makes a claim, that something's possible, and all I ask is how, I don't need 3 fucking interruptions.
Okay,
If you
wait.
can't say how,
When you asked how,
negative
and
2.
Flurple responded to you how the metric that he's using, which is what modality is being used in this context,
He
is the
hasn't
metric.
given a metric
Oh, sorry, Master of Philosophy. I didn't realize I was interrupting him. Sorry, go ahead.
He hasn't given a metric. Are you okay?
Oh, he has given a
He
metric,
hasn't
and
given
if
a
you're too
metric.
stupid to understand,
Like literally, like Lucario, Flurple is not given a metric.
do you think that evaluating whether something logically contradicts with itself and using that to determine whether something is possible or not, do you think that's a metric, dumbass? Oh, sorry, Master of Philosophy.
Well, one, I already disagree, and no, I don't think that's going to be a metric.
But definitions are like contextual, right?
Wait, do you disagree that definitions are contextual?
No, I'm using that to prove my point, Master of Philosophy.
I just asked you. Okay, so you agree that definitions are going to be contextual.
I said I took the negation. The first thing I said was no. I said no. I said no, and I said I'm using it, to prove my point.
Listen. Lucario, if we have a formal argument that's structured premise 1, and we have premise 2, and we have a conclusion, we can go and look at premise 1. Let's not even get to the conclusion. Can we look at premise 1, just that proposition, and tell whether or not it's true or untrue?
No, we can't.
Wait, so, okay, premise 2, can we look at the proposition and say if it's true or untrue?
No, you need truth conditions.
Wait, so even propositions, then Lucario, you contradicted, because propositionals within the context of formal.
Oh,
like
Scooter, you suddenly know what a contradiction is? Wait. Pop quiz time. No, pop quiz time.
Let me finish.
Oh, sorry, go ahead. Sorry, Master of Philosophy, I'm sorry.
You said propositions are true or false statements. So you're contradicting yourself, Lucario.
Okay.
So, one, you can look at proposition 1 and proposition 2 and still hold a truth or false statement, and I just proved to you that you pulled up on the screen, you literally said, Lucario, that propositions are true or false statements, and then you just said premise 1, that's a proposition, and premise 2 is a proposition, and you just said, well, they're not truth or false statements. We can't tell.
I didn't
Lucario,
say no. That's not what I said. You're so stupid. I said you can't give the truth conditions. You can't. No. There's a disjunction. No. There's a disjunction of truthiness and falseness. You can't determine whether it has a truth value or a false value
Lucario,
only with the
once again,
proposition.
I'm gonna ask
You
you
need
the
truth
question. We'll
conditions.
walk it
They're
one
going
by
to be.
one.
I'm
You already
explaining like not even logic at this point. I'm not explaining philosophy at this point. I'm explaining to just very basic ways that people understand life. When you look at the statement, it's
you're
raining outside.
incorrect
There's
within your
going to be a
explanation.
condition, and it has to be that it's actually raining outside. You can take the statement, and if it's false that it's raining outside, that's still a disjunction. There's 2 members of the disjunction. If I tell you, look, Scooter, it's raining outside, you can't tell whether it's true or not without the truth conditions. No. You can't tell. If I tell you, Scooter, it's raining outside, you wouldn't be able to tell whether that's true or false just with the proposition itself. You need some sort of verification. These are called truth conditions. You wouldn't understand that because you've never touched a fucking book on logic. You haven't touched a fucking book on philosophy. You haven't touched a fucking book at all. You can barely utter sentences that are coherent. You need to study any sort of literature. I will send you a list of books. I'll send you Logic for Dummies. I'll read all. No, in fact, all the dummy books are like they're too complicated for this guy. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
One, you already contradicted yourself, and you
Oh,
won't.
where's the contradiction? Tell me what a contradiction is.
Yeah.
Tell me what a contradiction is. What is a fucking contradiction?
I am. Can you shut up? You asked a question. Okay. So the contradiction, you very clearly pulled it up on the screen. You said a proposition is going to be a true or false statement. So I walked you right into the fucking point, and then you had to mumble and fucking cry about it. Is Lucario, when we have a formal argument, when we're talking about premise 1, we're talking about premise 2, and we're talking about a conclusion. Okay. I already asked you, can we look at proposition 1 and absent of the conclusion, okay, and tell whether or not this proposition is going to be truth or false? You said no. Then therefore it's not a proposition.
It still has a
Lucario.
disjunction. No, the fact that you can't tell literally isolates the
not gonna
fact
be a
that it's a premise and a
proposition,
proposition. No. The fact that it has a disjunction of truthness and falseness literally identifies and it solidifies the
Lucario,
fact
on
that
your
it's a
screen,
proposition
go ahead and
because
pull
you
up
wouldn't
the
be.
definition of a proposition.
I already told you it's a truth
Go ahead and
statement.
pull up
It's
on
a
your
statement that
screen
is
the
either true or
definition of a
false.
proposition.
It's a statement that is either true or false. You're so stupid.
Okay, sure. So hold on. So within premise 1, we cannot verify if it's true or false.
We
correct?
cannot without truth conditions. You're so
So
stupid you wouldn't
therefore,
understand that.
Is it a proposition?
Yes, it's a proposition because it has a disjunction of truthness and
hold on,
falseness.
then
It has a
you're
disjunction of truthness.
contradicting
No. It has a
yourself.
disjunction of
You're
truthness and
contradicting
falseness. You understand that it has a disjunction, right? You understand that, right?
You just said
Even dumbasses like you,
propositions are true or
even
false
dumbasses
statements,
like
and
you
we cannot
understand that
verify
it's a
the first
disjunction of truthness and
proposition
falseness, right?
while also
You can
calling it a
understand that.
proposition, bro.
Even Scooter, the master of philosophy, he
don't
can
know the
understand that,
basic-
right?
you don't know
Master
basic
of
shit about
philosophy understands that, right? Right?
Lucario,
You
if
understand
make
it's a
a claim that
disjunction.
a proposition
So
is
what
based
are
on
the
true or false
conditions?
statements,
What are the
we
conditions that
cannot
you use to
prove
identify? What is the metric
whether
that you
the
use to
statement
identify
is
the
going to
truthness and
be
the
true
falseness?
or
Because it's a
false, and
disjunction.
therefore it's not going to be a proposition.
Can you verify that it's true with just the proposition? Can you verify that?
So one, when we
Master
look
of
at
philosophy, answer the
propositions
question.
and absent of a conclusion, okay, we'll give you an example. So let's say we have a proposition, okay, and the proposition 1 is going to be humans are mammals, okay, and then we're going to have, and this is just going to be structured, okay.
I'm taking
So we
notes, by the
have-
way. I'm learning a lot.
Sure. So we have humans are mammals.
Okay, really?
Mammals are in context to a species.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Really?
So humans are species. We'll make it that basic.
Whoa,
Okay?
crazy.
So, with that being said, okay, so now we have our terms in place. We have proposition 1, we have proposition 2, and we have the
Wow.
conclusion. So, hold on, Landon, we're going down. Let me engage one at a time. So, Lucario, true or false? Are humans mammals?
Oh, with the truth conditions that you laid out with the premises, sure, because you met the truth conditions.
No, in absent. Okay, let's form it
Oh,
again.
absence
We'll
of
start
truth
over.
conditions,
Are
is it true or
humans
false? Is that what you're
Wait,
asking?
Lucario, in absent of the conclusion, are human mammals?
Absence of the conclusion? Are humans mammals?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be the conclusion?
The conclusion is humans are a form of a species. Something along the lines. You wrote
Wait,
it down.
humans are mammals. That was the first
So,
premise.
once again, the first premise is humans are mammals.
Okay,
Is that
humans are
true or
mammals.
false?
I don't know.
You don't know if humans are.
If you just give me a proposition without truth conditions,
Now you're just being
if
bad
you
faith.
no, there's truth conditions to
Lucario
it.
can't even agree
I can
humans
look
are
clear.
mammals.
There's premises
Lucario,
with
define mammal.
I'll wait. Can I please respond?
Lucario,
How
you
much
can't even-
to
you
respond to
can't
this
even
with
agree
20
that
seconds?
humans are
No.
fucking
How much to
mammals.
respond to this with 20
Let him
seconds?
Get the fuck out of here. You're
Wait,
just
wait,
trolling.
Ashton, please mute this guy.
You have no
Wait,
clue what
please,
the
I
fuck
want to
you're
respond to this.
talking
Can I please respond to this?
Luca.
Phil Broking, I'm begging you. Thank you. So I can take the premise that humans
has
are
no clue what
mammals.
he's talking about.
Humans are mammals. If I take that proposition by itself, I'm not going to know whether it's true or not because it by its nature, by the nature of a proposition, is going to be either true or false. So I wouldn't be able to identify whether it does correspond to reality or it doesn't, which would be true or falseness. Now I can use it because in reality
He's
I
being
have
incoherent.
I have premises in reality that I've identified, and so I can say, okay, if humans genetically have hair on them or they biologically grow hair, then they are mammals.
Lucario.
So
and
premise two would be that humans do in
This
fact
is being
biologically grow hair.
incoherent while
The
rambling,
conclusion
bro.
the conclusion would be that humans are mammals because I've given truth conditions to it. I can't just take a proposition by itself and identify the truth conditions. I've given you the premises to identify the proposition's truthness, and I can further use that as a premise for another proposition. This is how logic
Why
works.
are we allowed?
It's not okay.
Lucario,
No.
if I make
He
a
thinks
statement-
it's
if I make a
incoherent.
statement,
He thinks that
humans
modus
are
ponens is
mammals.
incoherent. I'm sorry, I can't help this kid anymore.
That's
So
not what I
please,
said.
someone take
No,
over.
you're just,
Modus
like,
ponens is
mumbling on
incoherent.
about nothing. Lucario, you're just mumbling on about nothing.
I'm
Like,
actually
shut the fuck
crying.
up.
Like, this is the bane of my existence. This conversation
Lucario, you
is
can't even answer
the
on what
bane
the
of my
inference rule was.
existence. I'm sorry. Modus ponens
Lucario,
is just
you can't give me an
incoherent.
answer on what the inference rule was.
Yeah, Lucario, once again, if I make a claim humans are mammals, do you agree or disagree?
What's the argument for that? I just gave you the argument.
Okay, so,
that was a
if someone
pop
makes
quiz. That was a
statement
pop
humans
quiz.
are mammals,
That was a
is
pop
true or
quiz. I
false?
gave the argument
Is that true
already
or
for you.
false?
I gave you the argument for why it's true.
You didn't give the argument. Is
I
this
did.
true or false?
I gave the argument for why humans are mammals. I said premise 1, if humans naturally biologically grow hair, then they are mammals.
I already
Premise
said
2,
in absent of
humans
all
do
that, are
actually
humans
humans
mammals,
do in
Lucario?
fact naturally and biologically grow hair. The conclusion would be that they are mammals. So I gave you the argument. You wouldn't have been able to think of that because you don't know anything about logic. You wouldn't understand the
Lucario,
inference
so
rules because you
you're
don't know
saying-
anything
hold
about
on,
inference
Lucario,
rules.
can a
You don't know
statement be
anything.
true or
You don't know
false?
anything about propositions.
Lucario, you're not even disagreeing. You're just being incoherent and mumbling.
I gave-
Dude, I mean, he's not wrong, okay? Like, modus ponens
He
is
is
going to require
absolutely
truth
incorrect.
value,
He's just
both
arguing
in
to
premise
argue.
1
He
and
hasn't
premise
disagreed
2.
with anything I said. But hold on, he just talked for 2 minutes.
Yeah,
so
but
I'm
you're
gonna-
not addressing his truth value claim.
Pacific, he can't even agree that humans are mammals.
I
bro,
just gave you an
because
argument
you
for why
just-
they're.
Wait, hold
I
on,
just
you're
gave you
not-
an argument
now
for
you're just
why.
being disingenuous, 'cause his argument
No,
is
I
about
said
truth
in
value.
absent of
So
an
address
argument are human mammals, and he can't even agree.
Oh, absent,
Okay, you know what? How
absence
about I
of the
give
truth
this
conditions for a
example?
Pacific,
proposition.
can we
Let's
have
say
you
Is the
agree? Are
proposition
humans
true?
mammals?
I'm sorry.
Hold on.
Pacific, are humans animals? I mean,
Are
sorry,
you, are you like
humans mammals?
fighting with air? Like, are you not tracking what Lucario's saying?
I have 2 boxes. I have 2 boxes that are loading, so... And I have Lucario talking, and I'm having trouble hearing you as well. So,
Okay, this is gonna be. Hold on, Lucario, can you hear me? Can you
I
guys
can
hear me?
take a
Yeah, I can
screenshot.
hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, you and Kai's
Okay.
box.
He just wants an excuse.
I don't. I have a
Okay.
screenshot of proof.
I'll
because
be
you guys
up
are
here
being
briefly,
bad.
but I think Lucario is doing a great job. So this is gonna be so simple. Why a truth value is gonna be required. So, for example, if I say premise 1 that humans are mammals, and then premise 2 is that mammals, come from Mars, then I can come to the conclusion that humans are from Mars, right? But there's gonna require a truth value that do humans come from Mars? It's that simple.
Then it's going to come from also a truth
Yeah,
value.
so you
in
gotta
absent.
address the truth
Hold
value
on, in
claim.
absent
Because you
Pacific,
said
I like
at a
on
glance
giving
because
you a
you wrote the
rebuttal.
prima facie principle. So this is
Pacific,
why
are you
it's
okay?
not
Hold
gonna be
on. Why
sufficient
do
to
you guys
say
hold on?
that something has a possibility just at a glance.
No, so Pacific,
Or
once
lack of
again,
possibility,
in absent of premise 2, and in absent of the conclusion, is it true that humans are mammals?
Oh my god, I just went over this. Why are we back
I
at
said
square
in
one?
absent of these things, you did
Well,
not
yeah,
answer my question.
That's great. That's what is being addressed is this truth value.
So,
Is
once
modus
again,
ponens going to
Pacific,
require
in
truth value? Yes
absent
or
of
no?
premise 2, can you guys stop dodging questions?
No, this isn't. Hold on, you're the king
So-
of dodging right here.
No,
Is
I'm not.
modus
I literally
ponens
asked
gonna
you a question,
require
and I
truth
want a
value
yes or
in its
no.
premises?
Hello?
Yes or no?
Hello? Okay. Once again. So, we have premise 2 that
Dude,
mammals
yeah, you're
come
right.
from
He's the
Mars.
king of dodging. He doesn't answer the
I
question.
asked you a
Is
question.
modus
Are you okay?
just no, you actually didn't. You gave a response, but you
Yeah,
didn't answer
Kylan,
the question.
below
If I
side your
asked you what color is the sky, and your response is this apple is red,
Anyway,
you gave a
specific,
response,
I asked
but
you
you
a
didn't
question.
answer
What
the
was the
question.
question?
Okay?
I think everyone
So I'm gonna ask
agrees
you
it's
once
fine.
again.
Oh, it's not
Okay,
yours.
how do you
That's
go
okay.
about determining the truth value in premise 1 and premise 2 when you do a modus ponens?
Yeah,
How?
sure. Because specific, are statements true or false?
Dude, is this guy like not tracking?
I just already
He never
answer the
does.
question with the
True or
question.
false?
Answer my initial question. Stop
I already
deflecting.
have Pacific answer.
No, you
bro.
haven't. You gave a response. But
I
you
asked
didn't
you a
answer the
original
question.
question.
Again, if I ask what color is the sky, and your response is this apple is red, you gave a response, but you didn't answer what color the sky was.
What was the first question I asked you?
Shit, this dude is so frustrating.
Once
King of
again,
deflection.
what was the first question I asked you?
Dude, answer the initial question that Lucario
She don't even
asked
she's not even
about the
listening.
truth
So I'm
value.
gonna
Why are you
I'm gonna
this
wait.
disingenuous?
Answer the question.
Landon, I asked her a question she did not answer. Stop fucking simping.
She asked you a question, you didn't answer.
I already answered her question.
Okay,
I gave
what
a
was the
rebuttal.
answer then?
I gave a rebuttal to her argument.
What's
Now,
the rebuttal?
I asked
What's
a
the rebuttal?
question based on that argument.
What's
Are
the
you okay?
rebuttal?
What's the
Yeah,
Are you gonna say
sure.
prima
So the
facie? Is that
rebuttal
your
within the
is that your
context
rebuttal?
what me and Lucario's arguing about, and I liked how I was asked a question, is in absent Pacific, once again, the question is...
No,
without-
answer my question first. You
What's
didn't answer
the
it.
rebuttal?
I'm
Stop
giving it.
deflecting.
I'm not. What?
Answer the question. Yes, you are. We're not gonna let you get away with this.
I was
Answer
asked what the
question.
rebuttal is while giving...
Yeah, what is the rebuttal?
Host, can you mute Pacific so I can give the rebuttal?
Nobody's over talking you.
Yeah,
Other
she
than
is.
you.
Every time I go to
You're
answer
the only
question,
answer
she's
the
over
question.
talking. So, one, I'm going to go ahead and give the rebuttal. So, once again, the rebuttal to the argument is in absent of whether or not mammals come from Mars, and then we're going to apply the context of mammals to Mars, is going to be irrelevant to propositional 1. So propositional 1, that humans are mammals, has no context to premise 2, or the conclusion. That's why you keep dodging the question. So we can have statements, and I think you would agree, within statements and claims.
Okay, this was just a whole bunch of load
Yes,
of
it
nothing.
is. I'm giving the rebuttal to the argument. And this is what me and Lucario was arguing. So just because you don't like the answer,
No, I'm not gonna lie. We were not even
actually
arguing. It's just
grasping the
Lucario clapping your
conversation.
cheeks, man.
That's 100%
Bruh,
okay.
It's not even an argument. If I'm just bullying, if I'm just
Lots of
kicking a
words,
rock
nothing
down the
being
road,
said.
am I battling the rock? No, I'm just kicking the rock down the road over and over and over and over again. I'm just watching it roll.
I know, Kylan supports this, doesn't he?
Dude,
Why are
this
you
is
so
what
obsessed
guys
with me?
treating
Yeah,
to
you
me
support
with. He
this,
just
don't
doesn't answer questions.
Why are you so
All he did was
obsessed
say a
with
whole
me?
load of
Wait,
nothing.
Kylan, you made up shit and lied about me, that's okay.
Why are you so
Oh.
obsessed with me?
I'm
Scooter?
not. You came in the
I'm
live
so
after
sorry that
Kylan, why are you
that I
gaslighting?
hurt your
You came in the
feelings.
live after me. You're
I'm
obsessed
so
with me.
sorry that
Being pulled
you're,
into
like,
a
so
Yeah, I
bothered
don't
by
engage
me.
with
But
Scooter
it's
L,
one-sided,
answer
okay?
questions, fine.
Yeah, I'm obsessed
It's
with you, but
one-sided.
you came in the live
You
after I'm
absolutely are.
already in here to
I
help
came up here to
the dog
meme.
pile.
I'm not even
It's
talking.
fine. I'll send this to people. You just helping in a dog pile and being bad. It's okay.
I haven't spoken. Scooter, are you
Kylan,
okay?
Yo,
like the whole
can we
conversation?
just-
I haven't said
Can we just
anything.
I'm obsessed with
appreciate
you
how
after
many
you
clips are
joined in
gonna
a
come
live
from
I've
this
been
live?
in for like an hour, bro. Are you?
Wait, because
This
you
is
keep
like-
talking to me. Like I'm not even.
I
I'm
only
so
talked to you
like
once.
unfathomably not
Anyways,
worried
yeah,
about you.
Pacific came up here and derailed and didn't answer a question. Now,
Wait,
once
you
again-
didn't derail?
So, can we all agree that a statement, in absent of a formal argument, can be either true or false?
I can't. My
Yes
brain.
or no?
2 hours of this.
Yeah, because these people are bad faith and cannot answer a simple question.
Yeah,
if
we're
a
definitely
claim
bad
is
faith, Scooter. We're the bad
true
faith
or
ones.
false.
We're the bad face one.
Yeah, you can't even answer if a claim is true or false. A statement is true or false. You cannot answer. I've asked it 10 times.
You didn't
Yeah,
even
but we
understand that, Scooter. I
So,
had to
I
pull
just-
up.
I
I had to
don't
pull up
think
Google and
flurpleless
explain that
people
concept to you that
actually
you
are
learned 20 minutes
articulating a
ago.
position
Look, I'm proud.
without
I'm
these
proud of you.
degenerates
Look,
coming
Scooter,
in and making
I'm proud of you.
non-coherent
You're like my
I'm
son.
proud of you.
I taught you something 20 minutes ago, and you're using it in a debate.
You didn't
I'm like
teach
really
me
proud of
anything,
you.
Lucario. What are you talking about?
I had to
You
teach
didn't
this
even
kid what a
know-
statement was.
No, you contradicted
I
yourself,
literally
Lucario.
pulled
I
up
already
Google
explained.
God,
and I
look,
taught
dude,
this
I
kid what
know,
a statement
I don't
was.
even know.
Yeah, gooey. That's what I've been saying the whole time. I'm talking about formal traditional logic.
Oh,
where
I'm
we
sorry.
have
I
a
don't
statement
even
where
know
I'm like,
what
I'm
this is
crying right
about
now.
anymore.
that is going to be
Scooter.
established in absent of an argument.
Consistent.
Yeah, this is just steamrolling in bad faith.
It took
is this
like
the
it took like
tactic?
2 years for Scooter to understand what a
I
statement
think
was.
this is just a tactic to overtalk.
Yo, in
until I leave and
2026,
say
we're gonna
I
go through
won. I think
contradictions
that's the
next.
only thing you guys have on me.
Yo, 2026, we're gonna go through
I
contradictions.
think this is it. I was engaging with the one-on-one with Flurple. You guys
Dude,
came
that
in,
was like 2
derailed,
hours
asked questions,
ago, and then
interrupted.
you weren't
I
still
think you guys are
engaging,
just trying
and
to get
then
me to leave to
Lucario
say
tried,
I
and
ran, rather
Landon
than
tried,
actually
and now
engage in the
Pacific
argument.
tried. No, dude, are you listening? Like, okay, you did that with Lucario. I mean, I'm sorry, with Flurple, and that didn't like fucking work. Same arguments, and then Lucario and
Yeah.
Landon tried, and that didn't work. Pacific came up, that didn't work, and you're still like at it, and you're saying no one's
Teresa,
listening.
none of them answered a question, bro.
Oh my
I have
God.
2 hours of you crying. You cannot follow basic argumentation.
Okay.
You
Scooter,
proved
you know how
it.
many
Videos.
clips of like
So, once
funny
again,
ass clips are gonna be released from you, like about you from this live? It's gonna be great. There's a lot of gold in this live.
And that shouldn't even be the goal, right? That's not even the goal.
No,
Like,
no,
you're
it should
doing
be.
Yourself.
It should definitely be the goal.
Well, I'm trying to be
What
like
are you talking
nice and
about?
big sister,
It's
but I'm
fucking hilarious.
confused. No, you're right because he is being so.
So,
very...
is this the point? Is just talk and interrupt me until I leave?
Oh my
Is that the
God!
point?
You're
have
not.
no
You
idea
weren't
about
even
that.
talking.
Not you playing the victim again.
So, no,
This
I'm
is so
not. Wait,
annoying.
Flurple, I just don't
Scooter.
think. Yeah, Flurple, it's okay. So, I'm gonna
Scooter,
consider the
it's
W.
Flurple's-
You had 5 people come in and
There
steamroll.
is no
Scooter.
one.
Yo, W Scooter, man. W Scooter for
Scooter,
real.
is Flurple's claim
No
true or
W.
false?
No W for Scooter.
Oh, Breezy, you're just
What?
coping right now. No, he beat us
Scooter,
all.
Is Flurple's claim true or false?
I couldn't hear you. So,
Is Flurple's claim true or false?
you already said it wasn't true or false, bro.
Wait,
no, I'm asking you. I'm asking
So
you.
he said under the claim of if it's going to be within the realm of the conclusion to be possible, it's not going to be a true statement, but it is going to be true that it can be possible. Yes, we already went down this
You're
argument.
saying yes, it is
So-
true that
so
it
my-
can be
yeah,
possible.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
so
saying
my
that's
claim
what
was true.
he
Yeah,
said.
he's
Landon.
he's saying that it's not going to be true or false in a disjunctive sense, not a conjunctive sense. You wouldn't understand
That's
that.
what I just said.
You didn't
yes.
understand that. No. I'll explain what a disjunctive sense means. So in
He's
a
gonna say
disjunctive
exactly
sense,
what I said.
he's not saying that it's true, and it's also the case that he's not saying that it's false. That's what the disjunctive
That's
sense would be.
literally-
But he's
that's
not
what
saying.
I
But what he's
said. I
not saying
literally
is that
just
he's
said
not
to
negating the
Landon,
fact that
Lucario,
it's
shut your
true in a
mouth.
conjunctive
I'm
sense,
tired of
where it would be
Lucario doing that.
either
I
disjunct.
literally
It would
explained to
either be
Landon
true or
that
false,
within the
in
claim
like
of
a
the outcome of the
yeah, in a
possibility,
conjunctive
I
sense.
literally
It's
said
true or
Flurple
false.
Flurple
One of those
already
things.
said-
I'm so tired of this.
Lucario. So, one. Already explained this to Landon. I just responded that within the outcome of the possibility, he doesn't know if it's true or false. And then
Wait, Flurple
it
does
is
know if it's true
under
or
his
false,
argument
if
that he
it's
thinks
possible.
it's a possibility. So
Wait,
we
the
didn't-
claim. Hold on. My claim
Possibility,
is
true
true.
or false.
Yeah, the claim is that it's possible, and
Yeah,
that
That's the
you
is
assume
possible.
that
that
claim,
to be
true or false.
I remember
but
that.
you don't
That
know
was the
if it's
original thing.
true, correct?
Hold on.
Wait.
I know that it's true that it's possible.
Okay, so now you're making a truth claim, okay, with a proposition.
He claim before.
No, wait, hold on. There's a
Same
video.
claim.
He says
There's a video to
it
where
is
Flurple
possible
literally
for a soul
said,
to be
guys,
disembodied
Landon,
and
Landon, the
exist.
host can go back.
video, guys.
Landon,
Flurple has a
Hey, I
video.
remember
That's
it
crazy.
too. What do you mean they can go back? That's
Oh,
exactly
let me
what it
talk
was.
to
They
the
said
host. When Flurple was in Landon's box, he had his camera on, and he literally said, "I'm not saying this is true." Originally,
No,
before we
I'm
had
not
all
saying.
this,
Hold on.
he said it.
I'm not
It's on
saying
video.
that. No, I'm not saying that disembodied souls do exist. I'm saying that
They
it's
can.
possible for disembodied souls to exist.
Sure, and I want evidence for that to be the case.
Wait, no. Answer my question. Is that claim true or false?
He said that
Can
is
they
going to be
exist? Yes or
true.
no?
He said that's going to be true.
Can they
under his
exist?
view.
Yes or no?
That's why I'm asking him
Can
how
they
is that the
exist?
case.
Yes or no?
That's why I'm
Can they
asking
exist? Yes or
how
no?
is that the case.
I'm asking you. Can they exist? Yes or no?
That's why I'm asking how is that the case. What?
Can
If
they
someone makes
exist?
a
Yes or no?
possibility
Can you not
claim,
answer that
Landon, they
question?
have to articulate how this could be the case. I don't know if it's true or false.
Can souls be disembodied?
Is
I
it
don't
possible?
know. How is
That's
that the
it.
case, Purple?
Oh, it can be the case because it's not a contradiction.
Yeah.
That just because something's not a contradiction doesn't mean it exists or is a possibility.
He's not
Nobody
saying
said
that it
no,
is.
I
it's
didn't say it
possible.
does exist. I
It's
said
No,
it
no, no,
can
no,
exist.
no,
does
guys,
exist.
guys.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
I'm gonna be
This
honest.
is like
We're gonna be
2
like
hours
medically
ago.
diagnosed for like some it's okay. If you try something
Insanity?
over and over, insanity.
Yeah, guys, I
we're
do
gonna be
have to go to
diagnosed
sleep,
with
though.
insanity
I
if
do
we
have
keep
to go to
debating
sleep
this
at this
guy.
point.
We're trying
Because
something
it's been
over
2
and
hours of
over and
this.
over. If we keep trying with Scooter and he's not getting it, and if we keep going, we're all clinically insane for debating Scooter.
No.
Lucario,
Like,
you're just saying
literally. I'm gonna make the
makes a
argument that
claim,
we're all
Lucario.
insane.
You know what?
Lucario, hello. This had nothing to do. You're just meta debating. I don't
All
give a
right.
shit.
No,
So,
dude,
my
we
bad.
need to stop. We've been debating this topic for like 2 hours, and the way it started was exactly as how they just like went over it. Back to the beginning, right? If something
and they
is
said a
possible,
lot. They said a
then
lot
it's
of
a
things.
contradiction,
Yes
then
or no
it's
question. If he
Uh,
doesn't answer, then it's
Landon,
gonna
I
run.
said already answered you. I said I don't know.
Yes or no?
It's a false dichotomy.
How? Wait. Yes
It's
or
a
no?
false dichotomy? What the fuck?
I don't know.
What?
Because
It's a false dichotomy.
yeah, to answer something in a true or false manner when we don't know if it's true or false, and putting me
It's
in
a false dichotomy.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna explain to you how it's a
You
false
could say
dichotomy.
you could say the ontology is a false.
So
You
the
could
reason
no
it's
no no
gonna be a
no
false
no. You could
dichotomy
say the
is because we're
epistemology is a false dichotomy, but the ontology of it is going to be truly a dichotomy.
I'm gonna explain to you
Like
how it's a false
in
dichotomy.
epistemology propositions,
where
your
Ari's
attitudes towards them can be
opposing
like a
within
false
the
dichotomy. You could say,
argumentation.
oh, it's true, or that it's false, or you could hold the attitude that you
Lucario,
just hold
the reason
suspended
it's gonna
input.
be a false
And then if you asked,
dichotomy
oh, do you
is from
believe
my
that it's true or false? Yeah, that
perspective.
would be a false
I like how I
dichotomy.
make a
But if
claim
you're
and I can't
talking
even
about the
verify my
ontology
own
of something,
claim.
the
Where's
actual
that?
nature of the proposition, then yes,
Lucario,
categorically it
shut
would
your
be a
fucking mouth so
disjunction.
I
It
can
would
prove my
only be
fucking
two. There would only be
because you
two
guys
things. It
clearly
would be a
can't.
true dichotomy.
So the
You wouldn't
reason it's going to be a
understand that
false
though.
dichotomy, and the reason I said it's a false dichotomy, is going to be the fact he's trying to get me to answer a yes or no or a true or false claim. Flurple clearly said that it is possible that these souls can exist without embodying like a body. Okay, so
Yeah,
one,
that's
I
a
have
true
to
false
have
claim.
this case. I asked, how is this the case?
Wait.
Because I
How
don't
is
know if
this
it's
the
true or
case?
false.
Because there's no
I
contradiction.
don't have to answer if it's true or false when I don't know if it's true or false. That's why I'm asking him, how is this the case?
Yeah, your
but that doesn't
attitudes
mean
towards
it's
a
a false
proposition
dichotomy.
can be like, yeah, you
Wait.
could hold
no,
suspended
Landon,
input. Yeah,
Landon,
wait,
tell
Philbro
me
King,
to
master
answer
of
in a yes
philosophy.
or no or
In
true or
epistemology,
false
you could
is
hold a
false
suspended input.
dichotomy,
That would be fine.
Because we have not established whether or not it is true or false.
Yeah, look,
so I
I'm,
don't
I'm
have to
explaining
say
that to you.
something.
Look, I'm
I
gonna
don't
help
have
you
to
out. I'm gonna steel
establish
man you
something,
for a second.
Lucario. I don't have to answer something
Yeah, no,
true
I'm not gonna like
false
question
if
you
we
or
don't
anything.
know
I'm
if
trying
it's
to
true
steel
or
man you right
false.
now. So, Philbro King, I think what you mean to say is that your attitudes towards a proposition would not be a dichotomy. You could hold it to be true, you could hold the attitude that is false, and you could also hold suspended input. That'd be fine. But he's not asking about your attitudes. He's asking about the ontology and the nature of the proposition, which would be a dichotomy. Now, do you disagree with the law of excluded middle, the third law of fucking logic?
No. So, once again, when it comes to a false dichotomy, what I'm just referring to is just going to be misrepresented, and it's going to be a choice between two mutually exclusive things. So, when we apply, okay, that when Flurple makes a statement on a possibility claim, and I'm asking, well, how is this true? And Landon's like, is this true or false? Well, I don't know if it's true or false.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
why I'm
that's fine.
asking
You're just
him.
making claims about
So
your mental
getting me to
states.
answer,
No, that's
is this
fine.
true or
No, that's
false, when
100%
Flurple's
fine.
not-
You can be
Hold on,
agnostic.
when Flurple made the proposition, I don't have to answer if it's true or false. I answered Landon. I said, I don't know. That's why I'm asking, how is this
For
true?
the evidence,
And
right?
Flurple has given no evidence.
He's
The
not making a
evidence
claim.
is there's no contradiction.
That's the evidence.
That's not evidence. That's not
That's
evidence.
the evidence.
No, that's not evidence.
Jesus Christ.
That's not evidence?
Look, it took you. Look, wait,
No.
Scooter. It took you 2 years to understand what statement means. In a couple 2 years, I'll tell you what evidence means. Okay, you're gonna
Lucario,
work your
you're
way
not
up there.
addressing-
Okay.
Hold on. So
Okay, buddy.
I want to ask Landon this. So if I say that there's a God, there's a possible God in the sky right now. Okay. And we try to look at the observations. No one sees it. Okay. Or is it true or false that it's possible that a God's in the sky right now?
In a disjunctive
Wait,
sense,
in
sure.
order to testify that axiom, you'll have to say it's possible.
And okay, so if it is possible,
well,
that
you'll
means
have
there
to say
is
it
an ability of
necessary.
God, correct?
What?
So
What?
then this would presuppose that God exists, correct?
No, it would say that it's possible. It's kind of
Yeah,
like
so
being.
God would have to
Wait,
exist.
Hang on,
to be possible.
hold on.
the S5 axiom.
Hold
yeah,
on. 1 second. It's like being agnostic. When you're agnostic, generally, you're prescribing to the idea that anything is possible.
Wait,
Actually,
how are
that
you
works.
giving a hold on? How are you
Atheist,
giving a
no.
statement against this? Hold on. I just said, is it possible that God's in the sky right now? And I'm like, is it possible for God to be in the sky if he don't exist? And you said yes. That's incoherent.
I didn't say yes. What?
Wait,
Someone
if he
did.
wait,
Whoever
if he
responded
doesn't
said
exist,
yes.
if he doesn't exist, you can say that look, it's possible that God would be in the sky. But if you have the negation true, and then if you make the assertion that he is in the sky, then you have what you have here is the negation in conjunction with the assertion, which is a contradiction, which would always be false. But the proposition that there is a God in the sky contains no internal contradictions outside of the false conditions that you've already presupposed in your hypothetical. So
hold on.
on
So
a proposition in propositional logic, it would be possible. Sure, it would be logically possible. But if you want to assert that, if you want to already presuppose the negation, then no, you'd have a contradiction. You should write some of this down, okay?
Hey, we can finish the conversation on Discord.
Yeah, that's okay. Look, maybe on Discord you won't be so bad, Faith.
Yeah.
And maybe you'll understand,
Conversation on
maybe you won't
Discord, I have
pretend
to
to
go
not
back.
know what like a contradiction is, and maybe I won't have to explain to you what a
I
proposition
already
is.
defined a contradiction, so if you
Oh, you
actually
said
want to
P and not
engage in
P,
good
and then
faith
is it?
Discord,
Wait, Scooter. I want to ask you.
I have to go to sleep. I've been here for 2 hours, and you guys aren't even.
Wait, can I ask you one last question before you run away?
Sure, I have to go to bed. I have,
Okay,
like,
so
2
is it
minutes, that's
true that you affirmed in this conversation that P and not P as the variables were not representative of propositions, which I proved to be false?
No, so P is not going to infer a proposition because it's P. You and the host clearly has the video to where you said I'm misleading people because I'm not using the whole word proposition. I'm just using P, which straw man the entire position. I already explained to you that in context of formal, and that was incoherent to even bring
That's
up
not
that
the question
point.
I
That's why
asked.
you're like,
That's not the question I asked.
Your nonsense that you speak.
It's okay.
makes no
Look,
sense. So
Sleepy
under
King.
the
It's okay. You
principle
got
of
confused. You're obviously too sleepy to
I'm
understand what I'm
explaining,
asking.
I'm answering your question.
No,
It just
okay,
made no
okay. Repeat
sense.
my question. Can
Once
you at least
again,
repeat my
I'll finish
question?
it up in 5 seconds without interruption because Lucario can't help himself. I did not mean that P in this context meant proposition. Could have been any variable. that is also not variable.
And those
then we have
and I'm
what we
asking, I asked dumbass, I asked you if
interview
those
for
variables were
time
representative of
as a
propositions.
contradiction.
I asked you if those variables were representative of propositions, and you said no.
So one, I
Yeah,
said
go
it
to bed.
depends on the
Look,
context of logic.
King, Philbro King. I'm sorry, just go to bed.
Lucario, so
Like
the
honestly, the more
variables
you stay
in
here,
something
it's just
known-
getting worse and worse.
Lucario, I'm going to explain to you. So no, what I said very clearly, and you interrupted every time I talk, and I get why now, because you're trying to misrepresent what I said again. So depending on the context of which we're using the formal logic, that does not mean it's going to necessitate a proposition. Now there's going to be propositional formal logic that is going to be a subset of symbolic logic. That
Even
does
though
not
I
necessitate
demonstrated to you that a
symbols in and of
contradiction
themselves
literally is a
are
proposition
going to
engagement with
necessitate
the assertion of the proposition. But no, that's fine. We'll just pretend that logic doesn't
Under
exist. We'll
traditional-
just pretend that we
Lucario, do
don't
you
know what
understand under
contradiction means.
traditional, they
No,
don't
it's
have
fine.
that
It's fine. You can redefine anything you want. No, that's fine. Just go to bed, Scooter.
Lucario, I've said this very clearly. I've said it 4 times and you interrupt it every time. Do you understand that propositional and symbolic logic is a subset category of symbolic logic? Do you understand that?
No, you use symbolic logic for propositional logic. You don't need symbols for
understand that,
propositional
yes or
logic.
no?
You don't need
Do
symbols
you
for
understand
propositional logic. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah.
You got
can't
the
even answer a
subcategories
fucking
wrong.
question.
You got this. I just
That's
said
alright.
no.
We'll
I just said
finish
no.
the conversation.
I said he asked me.
just answered it.
He said, "Oh, here, answer this question. Is it yes or no?" And I said no.
Wait, hold on.
And he said,
You
"Oh,
said no.
fine. You
You
can't
said
answer
no,
the
so
question even though I
symbols
just said
aren't gonna
no."
represent propositional?
Bro, I can't even hear what you're saying. I was still talking.
Hold on, Lucario. So the symbols are not going to represent propositional in context of symbolic, and when it comes to subset categories of symbolic, they're not always going to represent propositions.
I didn't say that was the
Correct?
case. You're just rambling. You're just, bro, Scooter. You were literally just using random
I'm
words.
asking you
You're
exactly
literally
correct,
just using
bro.
random words in like
I'm
propositional
asking
logic
you
to try
if
to
this
sound
is
smart.
correct.
You're
Yes
asking.
or no?
Look, you're just using
wait,
you're using concepts you
Scooter,
don't
ask the
understand.
exact same
You can
question.
use no. You can
Lucario,
Scooter. I'm
this is
going
what
to
you're
explain to you.
doing. No, I didn't use
Propositional
any
logic
words, so
is not
why?
a subset of like symbolic logic. You can use propositional logic without necessitating like symbols. I think you can use symbolic logic to represent
Wait, hold on, you
propositional logic. You
contradicted.
can do
Hold on.
that.
That's my whole Lucario. I've said that every single time. When it comes to symbolic logic, formal logic, traditional
You
logic,
just said that propositional
my
logic was a
whole
subset
argument-
of symbolic
no,
logic.
my whole argument the whole time, okay, is that you can have symbolic logic without it being propositional. You've disagreed with this over and over, and you just conceded yes. You
No,
can't
you're using
have, and
you're using
everyone who's here who is
no, but you're
here,
inherently
you
using
can't have
propositional logic
symbolic
when you
logic.
make
Hold
when
on,
you use
I
P and
talked
not P.
about- I
When you use P and not
talked
P,
about-
you're not
I
using
like how you
symbolic logic. You're not
interrupt
just
me
using
every
symbolic
time,
logic.
bro.
You're using propositional logic. You wouldn't understand this though because you've never read a book on propositional logic.
Lucario,
You
once
wouldn't
again,
understand this.
Yes or no? Can you have symbolic logic without propositional logic?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. That's a concession. Here is why. I've said this from the very beginning. I went down each category. I explained it to you, and every time you interrupted me, you said in the beginning you cannot have symbolic logic.
I didn't say
without
anything.
it
I didn't make any
involving
claims about symbolic logic. I just made claims
Yes,
about the proposition in
Lucario,
conjunction with
I
negation of the
talked about
proposition
modality
being
of
represented
logic. I
as
talked
P
about
and not P.
propositional. I've talked about all of these things, and you just conceded this point that you can have symbolic logic in the form of formal logic that is going to equate that we can still test contradictions.
My
Hold on.
original
And here's the
contention.
thing,
My
Lucario,
original
if you actually
contention.
listen to what I'm
Look, I know
saying,
you. I know you
hold
want to
on.
ramble.
So
I get
even
it.
in
I get it. I know you
Lucario,
want to ramble.
in
But I'm just going to
absence-
tell you.
listen.
My original contention
no, you
was
actually
that.
conceded with
My
what I've been
original
saying the whole
contention,
time
Scooter,
because you're just
Scooter.
rambling
My
on.
original
Conceded.
contention was that you cannot use
Lucario,
P and
no,
not P
listen,
because
listen,
I think now
In
if you change your
absent of
question to something that
propositional,
actually
yes or
makes
no?
sense,
I'm
like if
doing
you
a
ask
reductio,
Lucario,
so
can you
hold
use
on.
P and not
I'm
P
doing
in
a
symbolic logic
reductio,
without
so you know
invoking
how
propositional
reductios
logic?
work
My
by
answer is
being
going to be
designated.
no because
I don't
P
have
and
a
not P is
question,
a
I have multiple
form. It's one of the core essentials of
Lucario, I have
propositional
multiple
logic.
questions,
Now,
so
if you
you
ask
can go ahead and answer
a
my
coherent
question.
question that actually relates to my contention, sure you could do that, but you wouldn't know my
Lucario
position
is talking
because I'm
fast and
too.
making no post. Can you actually mute him so I could go to sleep?
Yeah,
Can
you
I finish
should
my...
should mute me too much, man.
Can you mute him
Yeah,
so I can
I'm
go to
definitely.
sleep? So I can
I'm
finish
over
a point?
talking this guy.
Host, can I finish a point and go to sleep?
Go to bed. Just go to bed, Scooter.
No, so once again, Lucario, I'm going to go ahead and finish my point without 4 ones and tell you how everything you're saying you're just fucking conceding. So once again, I'm going to talk and then I'm going to go to sleep, okay? So, yeah, I have to get up early. So, regardless, within a probability argument, Flurple made the claim, and there was no evidence within his claim that he could prove that this is going to be true, that it is a possibility. Now, what he asked me was to prove the negation within his argument, and I think that's incoherent off the claim he made, given the possibility. So, listen, what I said about propositional, and you made this clear from the very beginning, that you cannot have symbolic logic.
I didn't
without
say
it
that.
inferring
I didn't say that at all.
propositional logic. The host has this recorded, and what I said to you from the very beginning, I'm going to say it verbatim as best as I can, is that when it comes to traditional and symbolic logic that is going to be used in a formal context, we're going to have symbols in place that is not going to necessitate that it is going to be propositional logic. We have a subset category of philosophy and logic that is going to equate that we can use symbols for propositions, but that's not going to be a necessity. We can have symbols that are going to equate to logical conclusions, okay, that we can format with structure and then prove a contradiction or not prove a contradiction within the logic testing. So that's the whole point I've been making. And if you're just saying you agree, then I don't know why you ramble and talk very fast and literally say nothing at the same time. Like nothing intellectual. Like this whole time, the whole point is that
Flurple just, bro, Scooter, I'm sorry, Flurple's falling asleep. He's not here. No one's paying attention.
I've said nothing intellectual. You just
Bro, Scooter, just hurry up, finish your ad hom so you can run away. Just hurry up.
You've ad hommed and said dumbass the whole time. What are
You said it
talking
first,
about?
though. You actually said it first.
Because some people have to
Yes,
work
I
and you don't
100%
have to
did.
work.
But yeah, just hurry up, just finish your straw man. Finish your straw man so you can run away.
Lucario, I said I'm not running, I'm going to sleep. Some people have to work, you clearly don't. If you want to finish the conversation, we can have a conversation some other time. Sunday is probably the next time I'm going to debate. We can have a conversation. But because someone goes to sleep and has work and you don't, does not necessitate fucking running. Like, you're being incoherent and just bad faith. Literally, you agreed with everything I said and conceded the whole time. That symbolic logic does not necessitate propositions. Like, the host has this recorded, she can go back to the very beginning to where that's what I said the entire time, and you disagreed with all the fucking points.
It's gonna be great.
So, Lucario, yeah, go back and watch it. I've said the exact same thing the whole time.
God, that
So
argument
thank you for fucking conceding.
no one conceded. And no W is big.
Yeah, Parisa, can you define logic?
Wait, Scooter, just go to bed. Get your ass to bed. Get your dumb ass to bed. You need sleep. You need no, not only sleep, you need mental health, man.
Alright, y'all. That's enough of that. Okay. Anyways.
That was the best.
It was
You need to find
Alright,
Flurple.
Your
Yo, that was wild.
Can you define?
Flurple, what's the evidence that it's possible?
Yeah, there's no contradictions. But it's not possible.
What's the evidence that there's no contradiction?
Yeah, but what's the evidence?
No more.
I'm just gonna say the lack of contradiction is gonna be the evidence that it's possible.
Please.
Oh, real.
Yeah, but what's the evidence?
Isn't that the whole point? The fact that there is no evidence to suggest that it's not possible would mean that it is possible.
Wait, what's the argument for there being no evidence?
Flurple made that argument, yeah.
Isn't that the right? That's kind of the. Oh my god.
Right, Flurple, you kind of said that to say that something is.
No, look,
Not
I've been
possible.
saying that, and then Lucario Landon came up to say the exact fucking
Yes,
same thing.
literally the same thing.
I know.
Like, I really don't know. Like, out of the three people who tried to explain to him, I really don't know who like said it in the best, simplest way. Flurple, Landon, or me. Like, we were literally saying the exact same thing over and over, and we were all just like, we're just like finding new ways to like break it down even more for somebody who's clearly bad faith.
I'm not gonna lie, like, I was impressed with, like, how dense and obtuse he was. Like, how he literally wasn't able to grasp this simple kindergarten concept. Like,
That even this dumb bitch got.
like I'm just saying, like, I'm pretty sure, like, a 5-year-old could have grasped it the way we fucking broke it down.
Yeah, it was like talking to a guy named Psyop. Like, I don't know who's more bad faith.
Yeah, I know, right?
They're both fucking ass.
Oh, who invited Psyop?
I don't know who this person is. Hi, Psyop. Please don't
Hey,
be annoying.
dumbass. Oh, sorry, I meant Psyop.
Yeah, don't.
Yo, that was my bad. Sorry, I stuttered.
Hi, Psyop. Hi, you little cutie pie.
What's up?
Pause.
No, it's baby cakes.
Ew.
Oh.